I don't know. Just I think it would be proper. Let's have a conversation. Let's talk about artists and so forth and so on.
And what do you mean to be employing conference team math here? Where the Big Ten has 14 teams, the Big 12 has 10.
That does not make sense to me.
That's why
But
they're
yeah, best artists of Superman. You have to at least, without Schuster, you don't get any more Superman artists.
It's a short list.
Yeah. So whether or not you actually like the art from the original Superman stories, he deserves that kind of respect. I kind of was leaving it open for you to take the ball.
All right. Well, no, you summed it up pretty well. Now, if you applied even 50, no. But compared to other art of that era, his art fit that era perfectly, and his art got better as as he went on, and it fit the character for those early days.
Okay, let me ask you a question. What do you think of the original Shield? Because if you look at the this means hope, and on Earth it means it's an S. If you look at that, it Superman's chest in the original. The coloring is just, they didn't quite have who Superman was since it was the first.
Those with opera capes or just a pair of leotard.
The drop mask.
Yeah, so that was a early prototypical superhero costume.
Mm-hmm. And why talking about Schuster, I really want to speak in a honorary term. He's the guy who drew him first. He's the guy who created Superman. Another honorary, but in my opinion, he's on the list. They're not in comics, but that's got to be Max and Dave Fleischer. These cartoons, I have a big box set of Superman movies and all the cartoons.
Up in the sky, look!
It's a bird!
It's a plane! It's Superman!
I think you might be right there, because these were 1941. Mm-hmm. And I think he was still leaping.
Shading in these films. It was almost like I think they did do it the same way they did the Batman series. You look at this animation, all I think of far ahead of its time.
I think animation in general was more painstakingly done in those days because it was television. Disney movies like Fantasia, for example. And I know the Fleischers also did just a 12 ratio, 12 frames per second, and the time spent on each frame. It's anybody that hasn't seen these cartoons, you're doing yourself a disservice.
Absolutely.
Get a hold of them, watch them. I try to get them out and watch them at least once a year.
I love, I know the one I'm talking about, but there's a building and you can see the strain in his neck thing as he's picking the building back up and everything. Of course, the famous scene, anytime anybody mentions is the one where he's there are a lot of iconic. But before that, she was really a girl Friday.
Kent, you help Lois follow up her lead. She may have an angle on this thing.
Yes, sir.
But, Chief, I'd like the chance to crack the story on my own.
Well, no.
Thanks, Chief.
But Lois.
You know, she was the smart, quick talking reporter that thankfully they when John Byrne came around. But she got destroyed by the Comics Co. But they had the Fleischer one. Yeah, the Fleischer one had the hard-nosed reporter.
And this was before
we don't have I don't have everything around me here to reference Superman. So a lot of this is from memory. I might embarrass myself again because I do have to ask, didn't he have at one point in time, didn't he have
Superman.
which it brought up with a Kingdom Come thing. So Alex Ross must have been inspired when Superman went dark, because instead of yellow behind the S, it was black, just adding to the depth of the character and the depth of the art. It's just, I watch the cartoons now. I want to sit back. These have to be in. Let's watch it. I do. There's a couple. Okay.
Win Mortimer, Wayne Boring, and Al Plastino.
Hey, True Blue. Okay, hold on. There I am. There we are. Okay, it still got me in share mode and everything. Not like, the singer share mode. I don't have that wig with me. So I'm flying solo. I sent the message out. So far, nobody's coming in, which might be interesting because I tried to get the thing set up so I could hook this thing all up physically, and it did not work. So I'm hoping I don't lag. I'm hoping I don't drop. I don't know what happens if I drop and there's nobody else in here. So fingers crossed it works out. We got an auction to do tonight. The goal is 300, and Pistachio is over there making a lot of noise, but I think it's going to be good and okay because, hey, you know what? Got a lot of great books. So, let's get this thing going. Hello to everybody in the house right now. All righty, what's up? All right, let me turn the camera here to the books. Well, that's our window. All righty, and I got some independent comics here, starting at the dollars. All righty, and of course we got let me get the letters for those for the uninitiated. The way we do it, you just put a bid. It'll be like $1 on A, B, C, D, E, whatever. And there you go. That's the alphabet right there. And we got a book called Ghost Money. It's issue number 2. And then right next to it, issue number 4, number 5, number 7. E is a book called Criminal Macabre. and it's by Steve Niles and Ben Templesmith. It's the creators of 30 Days a Night, it says. And we have issue number 3. And then on the bottom row, starting with F, we've got City of Heroes, which I believe was a game of some sorts. I'm sure somebody out there can tell me. It's by Hickman and Tortosa. And we've got issues number 5, number 9, number 10, number 13, and then Criminal Macabre issue number 5. Bidding begins at $1 each as soon as I get that go for lot 1. Alrighty. I cleared my computer. I almost went to factory reset just to hopefully avoid the drops and all that. Okay, I said book, but I mean lot. Here you go. And hopefully something comes of it. Alrighty, and hello to everybody. Hey, Stug, what's up? Haven't seen you in a day or two. All right, Dark Admiral's in the house. I need an MK. We need the MK questions and conversations going on. Alrighty. Yeah, let's see how that goes. I cannot get onto comics for it. When I go to the X, I know like if you look at one post for anything, that's all you get now. And I swear to God, all I get is politics. I don't want to get politics, especially considering they're sending me like, why the hell do I need members of the freaking, what do they call them? The PAC or whatever it is with AOC and the others. I get so much in the way of Democrat politics. Why? I don't know. When I'm trying to look for like comic book content and such. So it's, but then again, I guess not a lot going on. Unless of course you're talking to DNC over there, because I watched one of his videos and he's out of his mind. He actually did one today, which was it yet today or yesterday? He did one today where he went after some. It was literally just a 10-minute video where he talked about something other than the topic of his video, and then spent a whole bunch of time just meandering about anything else. Is anybody in the chat right now? Am I still here? Because the chat's not moving. Definitely am unsure about what's going on here. All right. Maybe you don't know, but you might have insights about the reasons why England team. What are you insights on what? I have a lot of thoughts, and I'm definitely not afraid to share my opinion, but I don't know what you're talking about. I mean, it's very vague. Maybe you don't know, but you might have insights about the reasons why. Reason why for what? The democracy thing. The democracy thing? You mean like just democracy in general? Democracy in general is two wolves and a lamb arguing whoever what's for lunch. That's why it doesn't really work is in a nation this large, and that actually does happen. You get California, Los Angeles, you get New York, the biggest cities in the country, and they vote on something, and it has to be because most people are there. Still here, working and listening, says Dark Admiral. Alrighty, well, there you go. Let me remove the alphabet here. Alrighty, everybody knows it by now, but all right, but looks like there's not a lot of interest in this. Let me get the 1-minute warning. All right, I'll do this thing that I sometimes do. I'll pop this up there. Anybody want to give a try to some new books? If you take all 10, I'll do $7.50 for the entire lot. All right. I think Pistachio is going to be a little bit excitable here. He hears me talking and he wants to be a part of it. But he's sitting in his cage right now. All right. So what is City of Heroes? Has any of you guys played this? I know it's a game. I don't know what Ghost Money is and Criminal Macabre, though. Alrighty. let's get these down. Let's get round, and we let the entire thing hit the floor. All right. Oh, I need an empty box. There we go. We need a reject box. Hopefully it doesn't get filled. That's the hope every auction. All right. Take down the ghost money. Also, if something has not been bid on, it is available throughout the entire auction. All right. All right, here we go. Alrighty, round two, still in the dollar books. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Let's see what we got. No, I only know about City of Heroes as an RPG. Never read the comics. RPG, okay. Yeah, I used to play like Hero System and Champions. Champions was big when I was a kid. Is it about ordinary folks becoming superheroes? Chaos ensues. The City of Heroes? I did not know that. All right, let's get the next one up. We've got a book called Blood Nation, and that's issue number 1. And then we have a book by Wes Craven. And here is Core from Image. This is Runer. I can't read that. And Booth. There you go. That's issue number 2. Or from Dynamite. And we have Cosmic Guard issue number 5. From Wildstone, we've got a book called Countdown. That's issue number 5. And issue number 6. There you go. And let's see. This is a book called Coup d'etat. There you go. And then we have Coventry. Have no idea what that is. And finally, we have Coyote, issue number 5 from 1980s Epic Comics. All righty. There you go. Let me get the go for lot 2. All righty. But no, I've never read City Heroes. As a matter of fact, I haven't read any of these either. Coyote I did a long time ago. It was all right. It was good stuff. But that was a while ago. Just a couple of days ago, I would definitely say. It was when my age started with a 1 instead of a 5. Long time ago. Well, that didn't work out at all. Boom, boom, boom. Movie talk about horror films and such. Well, that didn't work out. I was thinking about that kind of thing. Okay, we got a thumbs up and an okay. All righty, we are burning here, ladies and gentlemen. All right, let's see what's going on. You know what I haven't looked into? All the what everybody else is saying here in the world. I stopped looking at the comic things, the Mary Sue and what there's a bleeding pool and all that kind of stuff. I used to go searching for something to find outrage for so I can make videos, but long stopped that. Now I guess I find the outrage on the Twitters. That's about it. Or the X. All righty. Boom, boom, ba-do-do. All right. Maybe the crowd will shuffle in soon. I don't know. Maybe. We're only at 5, and apparently nobody wants any of these books. So let's get the what was it? 8:55. It's 8:57. We got 2 minutes on these with no interest. All right. Is anybody here that's here right now interested in bidding on books, or are we just chatting? Let me get these down. We'll get the next round up here. I don't have that many. I only have 18 lots today. I cut that from 20. Sometimes I go up to 23. Seems like nobody's interested in joining just to hang out either. I've sent many messages in this one comic, and none on. Boom. Let's see how that's going. Let's give me just a second, kids. I'm interested in bidding, but I haven't heard any of these though. Okay. Just want to know. Yeah, I'm burnt out on the outrage. I'm pretty much apathetic about most of it anymore. I see some of it still going on, like Ethan Van Sciver. I get shared Edwin Boyer's posts on Twitter all the time, and he keeps this. That I would not know if it was not for him. I would not know what's going on, but I get updates all the time, and he's trying to find an enemy. The other guy that I've been asked to do videos on, I did one, was Richard. He has found his enemy, and he goes after him. So he's got his crowd. He's got his people who are like, ooh, Wes sucks. I guess I could do a video on him, and I'll tell you what, I probably could do very well doing videos on him, because good Lord, I've watched a couple of them, and it's the same shit that he's always done. Richard is probably one of the most disingenuous I've seen in a long time. Trusty saying he enjoyed Coventry. He wished it lasted. Well, we'll see. We'll see what goes on with these. Hopefully we have some takers as we go. Here we have Bloodshot, issue number 8, and then Bloodshot issue number 21, and the yearbook number 1. Okay, and then Free Comic Book Day, The Fallen World, and this is in the 2010s when they rebooted it. It got really violent. This is Bloodshot Rising Spirit, issue number 2. And it's really good, actually. It's done very well. I like the 2010s, the beginning of the 2010s. So that's issue number 4 and issue number 5. I got these in trade paperback form through a one of those box services called Comic Book Bento. Here's issue number 6. And here's issue number 7. And issue number 11. All right, once again, bidding begins at $1 each as soon as I get that go for lot 3. All righty, go for lot 3. Great stuff. I really do recommend the Bloodshot, the Harbinger Wars, the Exo Mana War from this period. It's Valiant. I like this better than the original stuff. This is Valiant at its peak. Let's see. What do we got? EBS and Zach are off the rails, honestly. Yeah. I mean, look, I didn't like the Esom stuff either. I didn't like the I just don't like the books. I don't think they're good. And but I didn't mark it as a character flaw on what's his name? Freaking hell, what is his name? The black guy. I know he's got a name. I forgot it. Go figure. Like, I've got his face right in my head there. I can't remember, but I don't see it as a character flaw that he made what I would consider a bad comic. And yeah, you see these videos. Eric July, thank you. You see these videos that Richard's doing. It's like, oh, he made a bad comic, therefore. And he's going off, I swear to gosh, he's going off like Like he didn't say and do the same exact things. It's the weirdest thing. You know, oh, these pussy Republicans is what he said earlier. And I'm like, dude, you said the same thing not but 2 years ago. Whatever audience he's chased after, you know, he's just doing the same thing he did when he was on the side of righteousness. Thank you very much. He's doing it completely. It's I don't know. He's just kind of turned around and he's doing it against the side he used to be for, as far as the culture war is concerned. And I get going a little bit. I get that there's been kind of an overcorrection. I understand that completely. I agree with some of it. I mean, we talk about it all the time. I think Gary and the Black Pills, it's their shtick. You tell me they didn't like a movie? What? No. Or what was it? Iago. Oh, I think I'm going to have a heart attack. I'm not surprised, you know? But I don't know. All these books have 10 covers art-wise. Don't make mystery work at selling these books be in vain. Maranio, would you like to come on? I need somebody, two things. One, I could use somebody to bounce off of. And two, if this goes down, I need somebody here because it holds the fort. If it goes down and I'm the only person in here, it stops. But if somebody's in here, it'll give me time to jump back in. Take a chance on a different kind of book for $10, she says. That is exactly it. $10 is the price of 2 modern books. If you've never read this line of Bloodshot, give it a try. 10 freaking books. And I'm actually just saying, hey, try one for $1. Marania is right about this. She's very, very savvy, very, very smart about this. And that's actually what I started doing this for. Well, I started doing this as a way to keep the channel going. But also, I understand I'm not going to be the guy with the $5,000 slab. So let's do this. Let's look at books you have never heard of. Give them a try. Give them a try and let's talk. Well, I agree. Yeah, they're doing their own thing. It's their shtick. But I get it. You're not going to surprise me by telling me, oh my gosh, but they said it's horrible. They say everything is horrible. Yeah, there might be something they like, but it is not what they promote. So, yeah, that's what it is. All right, let's get these down. All right, 3 lots, ladies and gentlemen. Went up and went down. No books sold. There you go. Okay. All right, guys. We're going to bump this up. Nasty. Oh, I see. They're not being nasty. Okay, like they're not attacking Richard for what they're doing. I got you. Alrighty. Let's change this. Not a single book sold in the dollar lot. There you go. Hopefully this goes. Once again, goals 300. Help me keep the lights on, kids. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All righty, gang. Going to some $2 books. Okay, I guess I could get rid of the banner that's going across. I can actually get rid of it because it was only for this one. There we go. And let's... Where is... There you go. All righty, kids. Next up, we have 2001: A Space Odyssey, issue number 1. It is a very well-read copy. There you go. Next up, we have Web of Spider-Man, issue number 2. And we have Jim Lee's Wildcats, issue number 2, and it is shiny. All right, next up, we got Youngblood, issue number 1. Haven't seen one of those in forever, tell you the truth. It's kind of funny considering they used to grace the dollar books all that forever and a day. Weird Worlds presents Iron Wolf, issue number 10. There we go. From the 1980s, we have First Comics Whisper, issue number 2, and issue number 3. Next up, we have Captain Carrot and His Amazing Zoo Crew, issue number 5, and issue number 14, and issue number 15. There we go. Alrighty, let me get the go for lot number 3. And hopefully something comes of this. Definitely don't want a third where nothing sells. All right, go for lot 3, kids. Come on, help me out, ladies and gentlemen. There you go. All right, hello to Tony Hayes. And does anything sell off of this one? Right away, 2 on A and B, the 2001 and the Web of Spider-Man from Tony Hayes. All right. Web of. That's 2. Okay, Jim comes in with B and J. I'm sorry, I'm 12. It just hit me. Okay. They cost a lot more than that there, Jim. Okay, and that would be, you'd need 250 or higher for the Web of Spider-Man because Tony has the B of the BJ. But the J is Captain Carrot and His Amazing Zoo Crew number 15. All right. And let's see. Then we've got F and G from Tony, which is the Whisper books. All righty, and that is Whisper number 2 and Whisper number 3. Okay. Boom, boom. What's up, Jackson Raykert? Well, looky here. It's the questionable Jackson Raykert. Well, everybody's questionable. We can ask all we want. Boom, boom. It's odd, but I'm seeing movement on the 90s books, but to be honest, they're better than a lot being put out. I am too, actually. Well, I mean, look at what didn't sell. It really was a bunch of 2010s and such like that. Generally, 1980s and 90s have been selling. Obviously not Wildcats, Youngblood, or for some reason, Weird Worlds hasn't been taken up. Come on, guys. $2 for an Iron Wolf. Let's check that out. Yeah. Tony can have the Web Spider-Man. I think he's got a much larger run than I do at the moment, says Jim. Alrighty. But there you go. Well, that frees you up to grab the other 2 Captain Carrots, which I highly recommend. I've got the Showcase Presents, the phone book for Captain Carrot, and those things are just a lot of fun. They really are. By the way, you did pick up only 1 chapter of the Just a Lot of Animals storyline there, Jim. Do you have book 1? Yep, no sodas, no spicy foods for a month. Ooh, that would be rough for me. I will tell you what, I am a spicy food lover, but I met my match. I bought these, and I will not finish them. They're Doritos Flaming Hot Lyman, right? And I ate them, and they were so spicy, they actually put those cysts on the tongue. Cannot do that. It actually hurts now to eat anything. Last time I tried to sell off some of my collection, my shop told me that they weren't interested in the more modern stuff. Told me they can't give it away. Nobody wants it. Yep. After 15, I only need a couple more to complete the series. You know, I grab these any chance I can get, tell you the truth. Tony, I know you got some odd books from me, but if you haven't given Captain Carrot a try, it is a lot of fun. The lime is no bueno for me. Yeah, it just ate right through my. I swear to God, it hit that hit and my hand. It's just, and I love spicy foods. I can eat Thai food, nobody's business. It's just, just didn't do it. Did those things f me up. All right, let's get the 1 minute warning. All right, 5 books sold. That's not too bad. It's better than the last 3. Eric Boyd saying this is a fun and eclectic lot. Actually, a lot of them are. I've got a few where it's all based on like one title, but a lot of these are just groups. I got them in that that big collection I bought. So, all right. So what did get bids? We've got bids on A, the 2001. We've got bids on B, the Web of Spider-Man. We have G and I'm sorry, F and G with the Whispers, and Jim has J with the Captain Carrot. Everything else needs a home there, ladies and gentlemen. That's not mine. We need some love for Wildcats, Youngblood, Weird Worlds. Seriously, you cannot let that Weird Worlds go. $2, come on, gang. Somebody take that. Somebody put it out of its misery. I'll tell you what, the 2 Captain Carrots that are up there, we could go, what would this be? $4? Go $3 if you get the last 2 Captain Carrots. As a matter of fact, I'll do that for the Wildcats and the Youngblood too. If you guys have not tried them, want to. There was quite a few good concepts in the 90s. They just needed better writers. Yeah, which is the problem with Youngblood. I know I'm trying to sell it, but I'm not going to lie about the book. Early Image was great artists that needed better writers. I don't recognize most of the 90 books, save from my limited interest in Iron Man and Avengers. And I will tell you, I'll give these books a try at $2. Dip your toes in and try something new. 2 books equals the price of 1. If you're like, oh, no, I can't because I got to go get my new books. No. You have to buy new books here. You have to buy old books here. I mean, I am saving you. If I take $2 out of your new book budget, I am helping your ass out. I honestly believe this. Bird, you are not part of this conversation. He is just going off. He's like, what? We're supposed to be on the... Yeah, he wants out. Okay, there's really no reason I haven't taken him out. I'll tell you what, we'll do a quick poll here. Do you guys mind? You guys mind if I let the bird out? Who let the bird out? Oof, 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 oof. Tweet. All right. Well, thank you for laughing at my lame dad jokes, honey. Which doesn't often happen. Gail does not show me mercy. It's not a ha-ha, I'll laugh because you're my husband. Nope.
That's because I've heard them all.
You have not heard all of my jokes.
I have heard them all.
You have not. Okay, the poll is up. Let's see. Did you save us from modern books? Who's going to save us from the bird? Nobody. That bird is like Thanos. It is inevitable. That is flat out the truth. Marvel movie adaptations are usually pretty solid. They can even make sense out of 2001 Bite. That one's actually done. We need Wildcats, Youngblood, and 2 of the Captain Carrots right now. Very true. Just about anything he puts up is going to be a better deal than what is on the rent. That is absolutely true talk. And I've got even... I've got Nexus, and Nexus is in the next lot. And this is a book that Eric has praised up, down, left, right, like freaking Willy Wonka's elevator. It will just go in any direction because he absolutely, he absolutely knows what he's talking about most of the time. Not musically, but for comics, he absolutely knows. And the neighbor's dog. I mean, you got to complain. You got to explain the dog showed up for dinner part. Did he show up to have dinner or to be dinner? Basically, I'm asking if you're Asian. Good on you for feeding the doggos or being fed on the dogs. We still don't know which direction this story is going to go. Let's not trust too much here. All right. Okay, kids. Eric praises it. Well, it's true to form for these auctions. It must be avoided. Yeah, for a lot of times, yes. He said, this book's great, and then nobody bids on it. All righty. Let me get the stop. There we go. Boom, boom. Ain't it great to be crazy? All right, one more time around the block here. Let's see if I got it right. Jim had the Weird Worlds and Cat and Carrot issue number 15. Tony Hayes had 2001, The Web of Spider-Man, and The Two Whispers. Okay, leaving 4 books. 4 books, all by their lonesome. Once again, we're looking at them. I got them for $4, 2 and 2. I'm willing to go 3 and 3 instead of 4 and 4 if you buy either 2. So there we go. All righty. Buy all 4 for $5. Bum, bum. Let me get these down and we will get the next round up. All righty. What are we doing here? What am I doing with this thing? There we go. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All righty, kids. Next up, I had never heard of this before. It looks fun. It's from Image Comics and somebody named Mike Manley. It's called Monster Men, and this is issue number 1. That just looks wild, man. Operation Stormbreaker. This is by Wade and Augustine. It looks like one shot. I don't see a number on there anywhere. October Faction, and this is by Steve Niles. But that's like the 3rd or 4th Steve Niles book I've had up here. Okay, he's a horror writer. It's something for Halloween. Fighting American, Gordon, Rennie, Andy Tom. Fun. Oh, hold up. These are fun as hell books. I need somebody in here. I just need somebody in here. If anybody has an axe here, because this thing drops, it's going to drop. Yeah, let's see. Next is book 11. There we go. And we have Nexus number 22. Next up, we have issue number 48. And here is Nexus, the Executioner Song, issue number 1. And then we have Nexus Legends, issue number 3. And here is Nexus Legends, issue number 18. There we go. All righty. Bidding begins at $2 each. All righty. Go for lot 5. There we are. All righty. And we are, in fact, trying to get some money up for the electric bill. And so the goal is 300. Nexus has some Bomb A's painted cover. Okay. All right, Bomb A's. I think that's modern slang. I don't know it.
Nobody's talking to you, Pistachio.
I'm down with the kids. If you'd like, you can buy my cat Max's cat food. Claim him as a tax write-off. You know what? That's tempting, but I'm going to have to say no. I don't even want the 2 cats that my family has adopted in order to drive me friggin' nuts. All right.
You love trying to walk down the stairs and having that kitten try to trip you the whole way down. That's a highlight of your day.
Right. The the tiny kitten they brought in likes to attack feet. All right, I'm just trying not to curse. They're amazing, but I'm partial to the painted cover. Oh, they're pretty awesome. They really are. They're good, good books too. Mm-hmm. Dun, dun. Alrighty. So far, though, nobody is interested in the Nexus or any of the independent books on the top. Okay, was my neighbor's cat. She is mine now. Hey, that's what happened with us. We have a cat that belonged to, when we were living in the shitty apartment, the neighbor's cat came in and just never left. But I think it never left mainly because Gail would have him on his lap, just petting him. Yep. Alrighty then. What is this? Give your top viewers a VIP experience and a new way to support your channel with a feature that lets you go from a public to members only live stream. Turn on channel members and try it out. Yeah, that would guarantee I'm not getting as many views on my already nerfed channel. That would, I just never saw that as a thing. I don't know. All right, let's get a stop. No interest in these. Oh, hold on. We got a $2 on B, the Stormbreaker from Tony Hayes. Alrighty. There we go. And I thought I was going to end up with a kitten. This okay. Trust Sidekick came in with 2 on E and F. That's Nexus 22 and 48. Alrighty. And that is Trusty Sidekick. There we go.
Sweet.
I think the membership thing is good for the mega popularity, successful channels. Yeah, I could see that. It would be, it would have been better in my heyday. 11 and 22. Which one did I get? E and F. E and F. Sorry. I went F and G. E and F, and E is 11. Gotcha, gotcha. All right, sorry about that. I didn't write it on your page yet, so we're still good. And Tony also took D, and that would be Fighting America. Good choice on that one, man. That's a great comic. Alrighty. Hey, we have a page filled out. That's officially 10 books with bids tonight. Alrighty. And with that, let me get this. I already got the stop. And Stormbreaker and Fighting America to Tony Hayes. And Nexus number 11 and 22 to Trusty Sidekick. All right. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4. That would be 8 originally. Let's, if somebody wants to give this a try, 3, and you get 1 free on the Nexus. All right. If anybody wants to give them a try, that is $6 for 4 books. That's $1.50 each. And I'll guarantee you, you're going to like these a lot better than anything you might buy, including the books you like out of the comic store. Just say the word, and I'll put them in your in the bid box and put on your page. If anybody wants to try those Nexus at $1.50 each, the ones that did bid 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All righty. Boom, boom. Ain't it great to be crazy? Let's bump this up as we just did the $2. So now we'll do the two $3 books. There you go. And this is alrighty. Let's see. Next up, in the $3, we Wing Comic Fest Chilling Adventures of Sabrina. All right, with, by the way, no store stamp. Next up, we have The Life with Archie, issue number 91. And we have Iron Man, issue number 163. And that condition, that's an excellent condition right there. Marvel Double Feature, issue number 3. And we have Marvel Double Feature, issue number 10. And here is Marvel's Greatest Comics, issue number 40. And Marvel's Greatest Comics, issue number 72. We have Logan's Run, issue number 4. And Marvel Spotlight, issue number 5. Which will have issue number 1 a little bit later, I think. Or was that last night? Anyway, Marvel Spotlight, issue number 25, featuring Sinbad. All right, Dragon Lords and Sinbad. Logan's Run and Fantastic Four. Captain America, Iron Man, Archie, and Sabrina. Lots of good stuff on this one. Let's get the go for lot number 6. All right. Go for lot 6. Bidding begins at $3 each. As soon as this is popped up. Or as I used to say, as soon as Maranya says go. All righty. And there we are. Woo, right away, Jim says 3 on A, C, D, and E. And Dark Admiral says, this is a fantastic lot. All of them are, man. All of them are. That solo Iron Man is part of the Better Demon in the Bottle run by Denny O'Neil, and Maranya highly recommends it. All righty, and it was Jim with an A for the Sabrina. All right, and it was C, which is the Iron Man. Iron Man. I'm trying to iron here. 163. And let's see, D, which is the Marvel Double Feature. MDF. And that is issue number 3. All right. And the last one was E, which is the other Marvel Double Feature. Number 10. Oh, kidokes, artichokes. We are cooking with at least a little bit of gas right here. Am I seeing double with D and E? You're seeing double D's. They are different books. Holy shit, look at that. That is so weird. That's issue number 3. That's issue number 10, but the coloring is different, but that's the same cover.
That's so weird.
It's like so weird. It's so weird. You know, I don't appreciate it. You know, I work a long time on my hair. I work a long time on my hair, and he hits it. He hit my hair. All righty, let's see. Marvel Double Feature. Boom, boom. Come on, baby, let the good times roll. I'm checking this out. Got to find out. They used the same cover and counted on the color to fool the reader. Well, gosh darn it. I mean, it didn't work. Far too smart for that. Far too smart for that. Let's see, 10 and there are. Look at that. Look at that. That is something. 3 and 10 are exactly the same cover, just the color is different. Quite possibly, it says quite possibly the greatest action comics on one of them. Tales since 93, Tales since 86. Let me see what 3 is. Tales spent 79 and number 86. So yeah, they are different stories on the inside. It's just the cover's the same. I wonder if I can't get any information on that. Nope, doesn't say anything about them trying to deceive their audience. Okay. I'm trying to deceive you guys because that Logan's Run actually has Action Comics #1 on the inside. You should buy it twice. Alrighty, so Tony Hayes has H, and J. H, and J getting the Marvel spotlights as well as Logan's Run. Logan's Run. That's issue #4, and then Marv Spotlight. Okay. And that is issues #5 and 25. Tony Hayes. Tony Hayes, all in my brain. Lately, been insane. Acting funny. But I don't know why. Excuse me while I kiss this guy. Alrighty, what do we got? A lot of these books I normally go for, but curiosity these days I would. I mean, hey, this is the way to go. Look, modern comics suck for the most part. I know I'm going to actually invoke RD. Hopefully, hey, yeah, I'll say modern comics suck enough until RDV jumps in. So the way to go is back issues. It is just the way to go. Alrighty. And with that, we have Sabrina with Jim, as well as Iron Man and the 2 Marvel double features. And then on the bottom the bottom row, we have Logan's Run and Marvel Spotlights. No love for the Fantastic Four, and this is surprising, no love for Archie. Where is Glenzer, by the way? That is somebody who likes, or One Slick Dude. Come on in, buy some Archie, man. I hope y'all still like Archie, the books that might be coming next week. I'm praying the new creative team on Iron Man brings him back from the pit. It'd be nice. The Greatest Comics reprint, the pre-Fantastic Four Marvel comics, right? The early Fantastic Four, yeah. But they are Fantastic Four reprints, yes. I don't know if it's 70. Is it in the 70s? Are these? I think like the number 72 is a 90s book though, like one of the ones numbered in the 90s. Alrighty. For right now though, I need to make a page. Let me get the 1 minute warning while I'm doing this here. 1 minute warn. Alrighty. And we just need 3 books taken for an entire lot to go. 2, and they're Jack Kirby and their Stan Lee Fantastic Fours. You got a good Archie, Life with Archie up there. Good stuff, kids. Good stuff, and it's cheap. And that's the important part.
That's Ollie's logo.
You know what? Fuck Ollie's. All right? I had it first.
Good stuff, cheap.
All right. It's 163. Okie doke. I have those issues of Marvel Greatest, says Jim. Okay, so Jim's out. I need somebody to pick up those. Come on. It's not Jim. Jim can't keep up doing everything. Somebody watching who hasn't bid yet, come on in and go, you know what? I will take those Marvel Greatest Comics because I respect Jim that fucking much. That's what we need. We need somebody to step up and get those Marvel Greatest Comics just because they know, they like, they respect, and love Jim Sorensen. Do it for Jimmy. Is that enough bullshit? I think I'm spreading it pretty thin. I don't know if it's if it'll work, but yeah. I mean, we all hope. We all hope. Alrighty, let's see what Tony Hayes on this one has Logan's run, number 4, and the Marvel Spotlights. 4. Alrighty, and that was issues number 5 and 25. All right. Oh my gosh, I have a book to show you guys. It'll freaking I found it, like I said, I got these. It was just this guy said, take all of those boxes and the 2 that you picked everything out personally for 200. And I took all those boxes. So I'm going through. I had no idea what I picked up. He did say that they were mostly independents, but I was thinking, that's a lot of books. I mean, I'm sure something's going to sell, right? So, but I found a book I had to show to Gail, and I just went, derp, derp, derp. I cannot wait to show you this book. I swear to God, it is. It's not going to happen tonight, but it is one of the weirdest books I've ever seen. It's one of those where it's like, yeah, you know, God bless you. You made a comic, and that's more than I've done. I've never made a comic book, but derp, 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 derp. Alrighty. Let's see. Jim had Weird World, Iron Wolf in the last one. Right. Okay, at 2. And then Cap Carrot, number 15. All right. And let's see. Then we got my trusty sidekick have a book here also. I thought he bid on a book. Trusty, didn't you bid on a book? Did I forget to write that down? Tony Hayes, Jim Sorensen. I know Trusty bid on a book, or maybe I saw Tony and I thought Trusty had E and F on the last one. What was E and F on the last lot? Wasn't the Whisperers? What was the F on the lot he took? Don't put him down as having got something, but he an F on an earlier lot. All right, and while we're doing this, let's end. Holy crap! Voted to release the bird.
Pistachio.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's Gail. It wasn't the countdown. All right. E and F. I don't think it was a bloodshot.
He's actually by it now.
I know, right? Was it on? Oh, it was the Nexus. Gotcha. Okay. I got to put those down on Trusty's page. Nexus 11 and 22. Okay.
Release the bird.
Well, you said he's being really quiet now.
Like, release the Kraken.
Yeah, that would kind of very much be what it would be like, since he would jump on my shoulder. He would start biting the wires. I appreciate him. Yeah, I love my bird. He's a good bird. But my goodness, unleash hell. I contributed to this round. Also says Tony Hayes with the H-I-N-J. Yep, I got you down for that. Okay, there we go. Okay, I'm all good. It's all good. It's all good. We're just we're just I'm kind of writing stuff down now, getting caught up. All righty, Tony Hayes had the Stormbreaker, and I'm also waiting to see if anybody takes the last 3 books here. He had the Stormbreaker, and Tony Hayes had the on 2001. All right, and the Whispers, Web of Spider-Man and Whispers. All right. And after this, I'm going to get these down and we'll get the next round up. Okay. There we go. Everything is good. All right. We're bouncing now. I know he's all excited. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of independent comic books, tell you the truth, in this lot. A lot of non, but a lot of independent comics. So yeah, I am really imploring. Didn't Tony grab H.I. and J? Yeah, I got him down for that. See, right at the top there, Logan's Run and Marvel Spotlight 5 and 25. There we go. Okie dokies. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, Jim has Sabrina, the Iron Man, and the Marvel double features. And Tony Hayes has the Logan's Run, the Marvel Spotlights. Over Katie. Let's see. How about 2 for 5 on the Marvel's Greatest? There you go. And let's get up the next $3 lot. Oh goodness, the people have spoken, and the bird should be released. Gail, you want to let him go? Oh, you can agent him before he attacks you. He is vicious. All right, first up we have Legion of Superheroes issue number 284, and then we have Fantastic Four issue number 286. This is the resurrection of Jean Grey. And then we have Astro Comics, your favorite comic book characters on American Airlines. There you go, the Harveys. Next, we have The Grim Ghost, issue number 1. It's got, you see right there, it's got scuffing on the corner. This would be in a 5 category. And we have The Scorpion, issue number 1. There we go. Next is Tomb Raider, The Takeover, issue number 1. And we have Giant Size Defenders, issue number 2. This, I believe, has some water damage. It doesn't affect the reading, but when you can, the back cover it's got some black spots, and you can feel it right here. I looked through it. The book looks good. It's readable, but just want to warn you there. All right, Brute Force, issue number 1. We have Red Sonja, issue number 1. And finally, we have a book I highly recommend. I cannot recommend this enough. Dave Cochran's Futurians, one shot. There we go, gang. Do yourself a favor. Basically, where would I go? The entire lot looks awesome. But yeah, definitely go for probably even with the water damage. Giant Size Defenders, the Futurians, that Fantastic Four story. The Legion of Superheroes probably pound for pound the best thing up there. Let's go for lot 7. Go for lot 7. All righty. Yeah, this is good shit. This is a lot that none should be staying with me. All of this should be taken. All right. Boom, boom, ain't it great to be crazy? All right, we get a 3 on G. Let's see if E notices. E notices what? Oh. He noticed. He noticed. There we go. There we go. Alrighty then. 3 on G from Jim. All Kadokes. And G is the giant-sized defender. That can't be the only one that sells on this lot, kids. Come on. There is some awesome stuff here for a good price. Black Spider says, I for 3, the Red Sonja. Guys, I'm going to let the bird out. Give me just a second. All right. He doesn't pay you enough. That's for true. That is a true statement. All right. Okay, I asked somebody, come on in and help. The only person adding help to the conversation is Pistachio. All right.
Pistachio.
Let's see. Is this 3 or 5? This is a $5 lot. Wait. This is the $3 lot. That wasn't what I was supposed to be noticing. What am I supposed to be noticing here, Maranya? Hey, Pixel's in the house. How you doing, sir? Pixel. This is a $3 lot. I apologize for the $5 thing. It's a $3 lot. All right. Come on, kids. There's a lot of great books on this board. Hey, Pixel, what's up? Professor Pascal has entered. I don't know. He might not have the mustache still. Boom, boom. Come on, baby. Let the good times roll. Me giving the go and stop like the old. Oh, I did notice. I'm sorry, but please, by all means, yes. When Maranya says go, Pixel just dropped, so I think he half jumped in. But that would be kind of cool. All righty. Boop-a-doop, 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 doop-doop. I know. He's a good boy. He's getting his beak scritched. It's Silent Pixel. Yeah, he dropped out again. I think it really didn't take the first time. All righty. He's a good boy. He's a good boy. There he is. Uh-huh. I know. Peanut butter cup ice cream. Well, ooh, that's actually not bad. My favorite is
That's my favorite.
That's Gail's favorite. My favorite is like the chocolate covered cherry. I started with the cherry Garcia, but I can't do the what are they called? Ben and Jerry? I can't do Ben and Jerry's anymore. They're just kind of screwed up. Alrighty, gang. This is a $3 lot. We have Legion of Superheroes, issue number 284, Fantastic Four number 286, Astro Comics starring Casper, The Grim Ghost, Scorpion. Those are the top row. And then on the bottom, we got Tomb Raider Takeover. Come out to socialize. Brute Force
am I
#1,
here?
Red Sonja #1, and Futurines. And yeah, you're here. I can hear you. Yeah.
Okay. I was worried.
And the
because
only
it
two
picked me
things,
up.
all these great books, and the only 2 books that have a bid are Defenders and Red Sonja. How you doing?
Okay. I'm here now. It just took a little bit. I had to finish reading my books. And now I'm here.
Wow. I appreciate it. I also know I'm on a delay. So how much of a delay I'm on, I have no idea.
Delay.
Ask me a question, and when I answer it, we'll get a time.
Okay. How's the weather today?
It's actually fine. A little bit chilly.
We've had worse delays.
Okay. Dark Admiral saying, if no one takes the Grim Ghost, I will take it. Well, I'll make you a sheet because nobody's taking it to the point where I think it's time just to take the books down. I am shocked, thoroughly shocked at the books that are going to hit the reject box. It's kind of sad here. All right, Grim Ghost. Bird, you need to stop. Here's the pin. Get you. Get you. All right, Grim Ghost number 1. Boy, people did not say let you out so you could be so loud. Here, let me put you in the pocket. Okay, let me put you in the pocket. All right, now you're fighting for your life, aren't you? Say hello. Now you're
Hi. I'm fixing.
All right. Let's see. Let me grab Jim's page here because he had the Defenders, and it was Black Spiders with Red Sonja. All righty. Defenders GS. Defenders 2 for 3. And let's see, 3, 6, 9, 15, 18, 22. Alrighty. That's where Jim is. And then Black Spiders had, I've got Dark Admiral for the Grim Ghost, and Black Spiders had the Red Sonja number 1. Okay. All right, and that is at 3. Oh, let's see. Get the Casper book for the kids in your life. Start them on the hobby, especially it's Halloween. It's good for the kids on Halloween to have a Casper book. I don't have any kids. I sold them to a Mexican sweatshop for only $50. Dude, you need a new agent. All righty, let me get these down and get the next round up. Defenders into the good box, as well as Red Sonja. Defenders Jim, Red Sonja to Brian, not Brian Sam, the Black Spiders, and the rest hit the rejects. Zoinks and away.
Zoinks.
All right.
Jinkies.
Okay. Hey, so I got a question for you. Have you watched the Muppet this year?
The what?
Have you watched the Muppet Haunted Mansion this year? The
Not
Muppet
this year,
Haunted
no.
Mansion.
Not this year, no.
I watched it recently with Gail. That is so much fun. I really liked it. I enjoyed it. It's very much in the same as all of the TV specials that we would like, and it was a lot of fun. Actually, I watched all 3 Haunted Mansions. I don't get the hate. I really don't. These are just a ton of fun. All right, what do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. What goes in the front row? 1, 2, definitely 3, definitely 4. Yeah, okay, here we go. Let's put these 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Alrighty then. Actually, this does get changed this time.
No, I need to watch that. I haven't watched any really. I went to the movies yesterday. That's what I did, and I watched 2 films. Yeah. I watched Bone Lake, which is fine.
Okay.
I mean, I did end up predicting the twist, but it was entertaining. And then I watched The Long Walk, which is, God, that was depressing. It's good, but very depressing.
All right, yeah, I'll talk to you about that. Give me just a second here. We have The Punisher, No Escape. This is a prestige format, double-sized comic. And then we've got The Punisher, The Prize. Next up, we have She-Hulk, issue number 15. And we have She-Hulk, issue number 5. Okay, so why don't I put like this?
That's
and we have Robin issue number 1. Yes, those books are sensational. Next up, we have the first issue of Superpowers, the book that led the toy line. And we have Richie Rich, the Poor Little Rich Boy, issue number 160. And then there is Showcase, issue number 100. Next up, we've got Micronauts, King Size Annual number 1. And Spider-Woman, issue number 7. Bidding begins at $5 each as soon as Maranya says go.
Oh, has Maranya been saying go?
It's been a long time. It's been a long time. She is saying go tonight.
That's very nice. It's very good.
Yep. Okay, Matt, I turn off the lights and move to the back of the house for Halloween when the kids start turning down some candy and asking for others. I said, "That's wow, I've never had that. Never had. I did have the kid that was pounding on the door rather than being polite, and we threatened to take her home. We did have a night of that. We did end up taking her home. Yeah, she just got a little bit overwhelmed and got really bitchy.
She was kicking people's doors.
Yeah. That's Dominic's future wife. All right. Okay, Tony Hayes says 5 on the Spider-Woman. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, we have a board full of winners. Don't make this one like the last one. Don't make this one like the last one, guys. These should all be going. Definitely that bottom row. I would definitely go on the bottom row here. Spider-Woman, the Showcase first, and then the Spider-Woman, Superpowers, Micronauts, Richie Rich, the Punishers, the She-Hulks, and the Robin. That's the way, the order of which I would get these. What appeals to you, Professor?
Well, I mean, She-Hulk obviously has appeal, but also that Spider-Woman, great cover. I might also go for that Showcase 100. That's a good book. Yeah, I definitely would. There's a couple spots where I could settle in on.
Okay. Well, Jim says 5 on G and I, taking the Richie Rich.
I'm glad you're doing much better, Maranya.
Yep. I sure hope we're invited to the wedding. The banana splits have appeal. That just makes me say, tra la 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 la, tra la la.
What wedding?
La 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 la. Now you guys, come on, Gail. La la la, sing along. La 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 la. Gail is taking 5 times to get up off the bed. 6.
Tell everybody that.
Ooh, should I not tell everybody that you're wearing a loose shirt and when you bent down I saw your boobies? I will not tell them that.
No.
I will not say
Say
anything
that.
about that. No, I'm not going to tell anybody about that.
What does J. Jonah Jameson?
I will not say that. Okay.
What does J. Jonah Jameson think about Spider-Woman? It's just not the same.
Yep. 1 banana, 2 banana, 3 banana,
she's
4,
not as
4
bad
banana, make
no
a bunch.
good Spider-Man.
Yeah, she's fine. Spider-Woman is the one that actually started off as a villain, and everybody's going after Spider-Man. That's just unfair right there, guys.
No, it's because I know the true evil that lies in that red and blue heart of it.
Let's get the 1 minute. Alrighty. There we go. Come on. There you are. What is your problem? Why are you making all the noise?
Tweet, tweet.
Good God.
That's the sound of the police. Tweet, tweet.
You also missed me complimenting Mrs. Gale earlier. For shame. She seriously has a pretty voice from the early pictures I've seen. A look or two. Yeah, she is. I've got to tell you. And yes, by the way, I do kind of drive her crazy. I do drive her crazy because I still think she's quite beautiful. And so I do make advances towards my wife, and she's like, "Will you stop?" Because they're in public. Alrighty, so no love for any of the books on the top. On the bottom, we've got Jim with the Richie Rich and the Micronauts, and the Spider Woman is to Tony Hayes. No love for Showcase number 100, or the She-Hulks, or the Robin. So we need this to change. What happened to everybody? Did I chase everybody away at this point? Because I noticed Glenzer doesn't show up anymore. One Slick hasn't showed up to bid.
Well,
Crinette shows up occasionally.
To be fair, it is the middle of the week. It's not your usual Saturday nights.
Yeah, I get it, but it's happened on the other. We're doing this because I need $300 for the electric bill. Gail did it again. She goes, "Oh, by the way, we're going to need $300 by Thursday." God damn it! So it's like, okay, okay, I'll do what I can. So, yep, this is an auction and it's kind of a charity. So please help. I'm not begging. I'm offering books for it. So there we go. Alrighty, let's get this stop. Oh, she already put the stop. All right, and one more time. Let's get this. Jim has the Richie Rich and the Micronauts. And Tony Hayes has the Spider Woman, and everything else hits the floor, or the reject box. I don't throw them on the floor anymore. Although the reject box is getting pretty full here. Let's see if I can't pack it a little tighter. Okay. Hopefully I don't have to double up on the rejects. There you go. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Still the $2. Let's see.
Jackson Roy Kirk, Ron, you back on the clock. All is right with the world. All is right with the world. Have you looked at Hollywood?
4, 5, 6. Right. Ron, you're back on the clock. All is right with the world. Yes, I agree with that. All right. Nobody can drive you crazy. That's only a shot. Yeah, sometimes I believe that to be true. Okay, next up we've got Detective Comics issue number 574. And we have Daredevil issue number 190. Resurrection. We have Daredevil 200. And we have Thor issue number 356. This is, I believe, the assistant editors. But it's a great story where Hercules is talking about a battle he had to a kid with Thor. It's a really, really fun story. Web of Spider-Man annual number 3. We have What If issue number 33. What if Iron Man was trapped in the time of King Arthur? And what if Dazzler had become the Herald of Galactus? We have giant size Captain America issue number 1. And here is Ghost Rider number 75. We have X-Men issue number 150. And Captain Marvel issue number 27. Bidding begins at $5 each as soon as Maranya says go. All righty. Boom, boom. Ain't it great to be crazy? Okay, so where do you go to on this particular board?
Well,
Pixel? What is it?
I mean, there's so
Pixels.
much good here. Like, you have Mighty Thor, you have Daredevil. Look at that Ghost Rider cover. That alone, the cover alone's making you want it. And then, of course, there's the giant-sized web of that no good Spider-Man. You gotta go with that too.
Alrighty. He knows the payment rate for me being here. Alrighty. What's up, little man? Oh.
Don't call me little man.
4, 5, G. Okay, and we've got I tried to hook up the Ethernet. Unfortunately, I couldn't. I bought connectors that were too small for what was in the wall there. And I've got an Ethernet cable hookup for the wall, which I bought a wire. The hookup part was too big. So I wasn't able to do that today because otherwise I would most definitely, I'm trying to fix it. I'm trying to fix it. It looks like I'm going to have to pay the $100 just to get them to come in and put it up here in the room. But there you go. That's part of the problem. But yes, I am trying to fix the problem. Jim says 5 on A, E, and G. Okay. And that was Detective Comics 574. And we are trying to get $300 to pay the electric bill. I'm doing that through selling comics, not necessarily just saying, hey, please give money. So it is helping out the family buying comics. So if you see something, please, there you go.
If you see something, say something.
E is Web of Spider-Man.
That's something being, I want that.
No, if you see something, buy something. Yeah. That's what I need here.
My saying something was saying that you want to buy. That Batman is on fire.
Poor
I
Gale.
don't see Amy around here, and I don't see a forest.
Yeah. I know. It's
Drives me crazy.
Alrighty. She was the giant-sized captain. Alrighty, and that is. I was thinking if this auction does well tonight, I will more than likely just have a hangout on Saturday because kind of don't want to strain wallets too much. Every single book on the rack is well worth $5, and in some cases even more. Great books, says Marani, and that is true.
I wouldn't do that. I mean, you're already saying people are missing from tonight. They'll probably be coming on Saturday, and if you don't have, then they won't be buying. Then don't throw off your usual funk.
Well, it does have it's been read, so I put it at $5. I kind of figured mint condition one, or near mint anyway, very finish. I would probably put it 8 to 10. So I figured, okay, 5. I'm good with 5. 5 on H, Ghost Rider, Sugar Tits. Thank you. I'm not appreciative of you calling me Sugar Tits, but I do appreciate the bid.
Fuck you! Oh God!
Generally, Sugar Tits is, and I would like to keep that between her and I.
God.
Yeah.
I was drinking my cheer wine as you were saying it. I knew you were going to say it, and then you did. And I just, God, you made me squirt it out my nose. Oh.
I do ask her if she would not tell the people at the movie theater she calls me Sugar Tits. Yeah. The collar's a bit much.
Oh, God.
Yeah. That being said, I drink a lot of pineapple juice just to make sure that that the flavor is there. So it really does taste sweet. Yeah. Sugar Tits, E, and Puppeteen's work names under the bridge. No, that is not exactly it. For reasons we can't really explain, Pixel is known as Bullwinkle, and I'm known as Mrs. Butterworth. So yeah, I can't really explain why, but those are our nicknames under the bridge. Yeah.
Because anybody that's going to be with me is going to be Rocky. Ah!
Also, he pulls some mighty strange things out of his hat. Just saying. Yeah. Stream already buried in my feed. What's that mean? Like it's gone, or yeah, they share it out for just a touch, and then it's absolutely no hashtag no bridge talk. Okay. All right, kids, come on. We've got Daredevil 190. We've got Daredevil 200. Awesome books. I am telling you, that Thor right there is amazing. Great stuff. Good stuff with any issue of What If from the original run is worth it. X-Men 150 is X-Men versus Magneto. It's one of the better stories ever written. They end up fighting Magneto without their powers. So something else has to be picked up here, ladies and gentlemen. I'll tell you what, I'll make a deal.
Let's make a deal.
Get both Daredevils instead of exactly. Both Daredevils, $8. I'll drop $2 off the price. I'll drop $1 off of the price.
I just want to say,
as a matter of fact, you know what? $4 each on the books that haven't sold yet.
I just want to say
that is good for the 1 minute warning. Okay, say.
Oh, I just want to say that me and England's time under the bridge is a lot like Adam West and Frank Gorshin at an orgy, always in character.
That is true. Yeah. Which is weird because I have to put on that old lady voice.
I have to wear antlers. That's pretty bad.
I was going in such a different direction for you, but you went there. And when you do improv, you have to say yes. That is the thing. When you do improv, it has to be a yes. And you took me to you just went way off the fucking rails. That's all I'm saying, man. I was going a different direction, and you went, okay. But that's the way improv is. You don't say no. You got to say yes, and you got to keep on with the story, or you stop it dead.
That's right. Marani says even Alicia and Matt Murdock can see how $8 for the Daredevils is a bargain. So come on, people. Somebody, anybody, everybody scream.
Yep.
SIMP, squirrels in my pants.
Boom, boom, ain't it great to be crazy. Let's see. What else do we have here? All right, kids, help us get to $300 tonight. We are doing not telethon story. I think that was a movie, telethon. We're doing telethon stories style here. All right, that's 237. Where are we at? Hello to new talent has come on in. Hello.
Who?
I, Magneto.
You, Magneto, have joined me, the Mormon.
Yes. I, Magenta.
Fun times, ladies and gentlemen.
You,
all right, we got Eric. We got Pixel.
Words.
What was I that time?
Magnesium.
Yes. I, milk of magnesium.
Magneto. Oh no.
All righty. So I'm just about to bring these down, but what do you think people have missed by not buying them there, Eric? Right now, the only thing that has a bid is giant size Captain America and Ghost Rider. What do you think should be picked up?
The Detective Comics. Love that. The Daredevils, the Thors, everything on this. This is one lot.
That's with Jim also.
Everything on this lot is worth having. Yeah, It's so good. If I could only have 8 of them, I wouldn't get the What If for the Ghost Rider. That's how good the slot is.
Those are good books. Alrighty. Jim has Detective Comics, The Web of Spider-Man, and the giant-sized Captain America. And Tony Hayes has The Ghost Rider. That's only 4 books, ladies and gentlemen. There are 6 great books up there that need to be having homes.
The Thor story is, nice and tugs at the heartstrings. It has a happy ending. It's
funny
really
too.
good story. Yeah, it is.
All right. I like the bit where he's like, I shall hurl this mighty car at you. 'Tis a Volkswagen. Because Hercules is playing up how much stronger he is than Thor. All right. If this is a telethon, which one of you is Jerry Lewis and who is a random act who tries to get people to call in? Well, you're the random act that's getting people to call in. You've been doing, great job trying to sell books. Trying, but, And I guess the new act that came in was Eric. Eric's about to sing. Yeah. Alrighty, Jim Starlin, Captain Marvel versus Super Skrull. Good book as well. It is, but there's no interest. Let me get these down. We'll get the next round up. Okay, so Jim had Detective Comics, Web of Spider-Man, and Captain America. And Tony Hayes had the Ghost Rider. Look at all that good stuff that is going into a reject box. All right, here we go, kids. Oof. And once again, the goal is 300. In just a little bit, I'm going to find out how close we are to that goal or far away. All righty. Let's see. First up, though, we got some big dogs. We changed the thing from $5. We've got to bring in Clifford. Okay, I know. I would say big birds, but there are no big birds here. Well, okay. You're a cutie. I got a shirt. I did come across a bird Lego that I might be able to use. It's kind of cool, actually. Okay. All right, let's get these books up. Oh, hold on. Let me make sure I've got the good ones on the bottom. Well, they're all good. Okay, kids, first up, we have Fantastic Four, issue number 124.
Why?
And then we have Grimjack, issue number 1. And then we have Batman and the Outsiders, issue number 1. And we have Batman, issue number 436, first appearance of Tim Drake. There we go. And we have the Flash TV special from the 1990s. There you go. And we have Wonder Woman, issue number 300. And I would like to point out the corners on this thing. This is in such excellent condition. Alrighty. Next, we have The Fly, issue number 1. And then we have Galactus the Origin, issue number 1. Well, it's a one-shot. Next, we have Brave and the Bold, issue number 200, first appearance of Katana. And finally, we have issue number 1 of, well, it's a one-shot, but it's Silver Surfer.
Silver Surfer.
All right. Bidding begins at the price as marked as soon as Marania says go for the big dogs.
I have to say, with that Fantastic Four, with questions like, who is he? What is he? I'm inclined to believe he's the Hulk.
Okay.
You would be inclined to be wrong.
You get what I'm saying, Mr. Breen.
No, I'm being purposefully obtuse.
So where do we go first there, Eric? What is the book? It's like, okay, yeah, that's the one, guys.
Wow. This is a really, really good lot, but I have to go Brave and the Bold 200.
Yeah.
Brave and the Bold for 200, Alex.
That is, it is a great book, and it's the first appearance. I mean, it's a twofer. You actually have a quality book with a first appearance in it.
Yeah, I'd say take your $28, get Brave and the Bold 200, and get the book that comes right after it, Batman the Outsiders #1. Because Brave and the Bold 200
that's
has a
right.
preview of that.
Actually, yeah, you're right. I kind of put them there for pricing reasons, but
So
yeah, that would.
I'm here.
Those two are that's a movie and a sequel right there, isn't it? Alrighty.
You could say that. And
Jim says 6 on A and 20 on I. Getting the Brave and the Bold.
yeah, the Silver Surfer.
Right, 6 on A. That's the Fantastic Four, number 124.
That was the third.
What
new
about the
book
Silver
I
Surfer?
bought. That was the third new book I bought when I found a comic book shop near where I lived.
Alrighty. I can't remember 3 and 4 and 5. I do know it was when I became a collector. I do know I picked up a big pile, and the one that really stuck, it was the Adventure Comics, the Dial H for Heroes, and then the Tales of the Green Lantern and the Teen Titans. It was the one where he was writing a letter to his family, issue number 20, I think. Hello to RDV.
Not much. Came here to watch the delays and talk to
Delay.
How bad am I? Pixel said I wasn't that bad then.
When it was just the two of you, there really wasn't a delay. But I think the more people that come in, it might be the more strain it puts on your feed or whatever.
Okay.
Because I think you're okay. I'm gonna ask you a question, and then you answer it when you hear it. What lot are we on?
This would be lot 10.
Okay, so it's about 3-second delay now when so you picked up a couple seconds.
Okay. Before we started, I emptied my computer. I cleared the caches. I got rid of all the comics off of my computer onto the hard drive so I can still access them. I was thinking about doing that with the videos as well. That may help. All right, Jim also put 8 on the Outsiders. Only Jim has bid on these books. Anybody who's watching, by the way, there's 17 people watching. There's really about 3 or 4 people bidding. Feel free to come on in. This is not like others where you got to go to PayPal and you got to register. Just do like Jim did. Say $8 on F, and you're bidding on the Wonder Woman. An awesome copy of an awesome book right there. But of course, any of them. How about you, RDV? What looks good on this board?
Well, I've read Batman.
Oh, go ahead.
I've read Batman and Outsiders. That's a really good series. Never really been a fan of Wonder Woman in the beginning, but is that George Perez?
No,
or after George?
No, this is pre-crisis.
Oh, it's pre-crisis.
No,
I never read that.
Pre-crisis.
But I like the art design on it, though. It looks better than the early stuff. I mean, the Golden Age.
Yeah.
So it means they actually drew her looking like Woman versus Wonder Girl.
Wonder Woman.
Batman Year 3. I've heard mix.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh, it's
Which
a
way
good
would I
story.
go?
I like that.
Fantastic Four is always a great time. I love Fantastic Four. That Silver Surfer, though, is stunning to look at. It's a stunning piece of work.
I know nobody's picked it up. I can't believe that Silver Surfer is just sitting there with no bids.
Maybe
in all honesty, Say again.
Maybe if you told them that Stan Lee wrote it, and John Byrne did the art.
There you go. Good stuff.
Is he riding the board or standing?
Thought that would be one of the ones that would go.
Yeah, that bird needs to go.
Boy, I know he's being really loud.
Time to kill it. No, I'm kidding. Sorry.
Nope. If I was
I've heard smoke alarms
I would look like a normal human in surfing contests all over the world and give the winning money to charity. Okay, Tony Hayes. That's the word for.
Vangman, you know what separates pistachio from the smoke alarm?
You could put a new battery in them.
Well, I would say eventually the batteries die on a smoke alarm.
That is true.
Well, so do the birds. So eventually they get old.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we sat and looked at the books for long enough.
I just got here. I want to look at them for 10 minutes.
Okay. What is your problem?
Tommy's a bird inside a house and echoes. That's
Echo?
Why?
What? Can't hear you, Pixel.
Echo?
Oh, here's a smoke alarm.
Vangman, did you see the Don Callis birthday dinner?
What? Oh, what? No.
Takeshita sent a video. They set him up on a video screen, and he did it in English.
Oh, cool.
He was wishing him a happy birthday and saying how he won the IWGP title for him. And Okada picked up the remote and shut it off. And he goes, "What are you doing?" He goes, "I pressed the wrong button."
Well, I know
so that's your face turn.
Yep. Take a shita, as you call him, is now the new champion over in Japan.
That's what I just said. He was talking about it when Okada got jealous and cut him off.
I saw that, but I didn't see that video though. I just saw him with the thing. But and then you saw what I sent you earlier about Samoa Joe probably retiring.
Well, everybody's talking about that now because AJ Styles and
All right, let's get the stop. I'm going to bring these down and get the next round up. Jim had the Fantastic Four, the Brave and the Bold, and the Batman and the Outsiders. All right, the rest hit the reject pile.
Jeff Hardy's 49 and his brother is like 50. So they're probably done soon. I'd say within the next 5-6 years they're done.
Okay. And let's see. Next. Take a what? Okay. Next.
Take a walk on the wilds.
It's going to start. It's going to be starting at 10. We have Faith number 1. And we have Faith number 1.
Oh my gosh. Did you see the shelf cleaning?
Faith number 1.
What?
And we have Faith number 1.
Something wrong.
And then we have Faith number 1. And on F, we're going to have Faith number 1.
Did you buy a pack thinking it was more than one issue?
And Faith number 1.
Hey, Pixel, give us some George Michael.
This is the center. I put the big book, I think, of every lot right there. This is going to be Faith number 1.
But you got to have faith.
And Faith number 1. And just a different number 1 issue of Faith. Go. All right. And getting begins as soon as somebody slaps you in the face and makes you crazy and stupid. But
well, apparently
those
are
you buying in bulk, by the way.
I see what you did there.
This is the danger of buying in bulk.
Never more so than this time.
Oh no! I don't have 10. I don't have 10 issues of Faith. I have 20. This is just the 10 that fit on the board.
Did they mark it 1 through?
Where do you go on this board?
Did they mark it 1 through 20, and you thought it was issues Faith 1 through 20?
No. I bought a collection.
If you put any more issues of Faith,
I bought a collection, and I said yes, and I took everything. I've got to show you guys. Hold on just a second. I'll be right back.
Hope you paid like 10 cents for those. Anything a quarter or more is just ridiculous. I'll wait for the second Faith lot. To Jackson. Natalie from the Facts of Life. Oh no. Kind of looks like Joe a little bit from Facts of Life.
Nobody appreciated my joke. I feel very.
I could hear it. All I heard was giggling.
I said if he put any more Issues of Faith on there, they would break.
Old Faithful.
That's insane.
Why?
Why?
Well, we asked a question when they came out with that.
No,
book.
I couldn't find them. I couldn't find them, but I do have 10 more copies of this because what happened was the guy said, take all the boxes over there for an extra $80. And there was like 5 long boxes. So that's a great deal. So I took it. And I ended up with 20 issues of Faith #1. Okay. Whoa, I sold one. Black Spider says $1 on Faith.
Well, he meant $1 each.
$1 each. You want to take all 10?
Oh, 20.
20. He's gonna have a hard enough time giving those away.
I heard that one issue of Faith is if you put on a scale, the scale breaks. It's unweighable.
Maybe Hollywood and Vine was not a bad story. It wasn't.
It sounds like sort of you. Hollywood and Vine.
Some good parts.
You murder someone
and everything.
Hollywood and Vine isn't that a
backing board for it?
Isn't that a restaurant?
It sounds like you.
Well, it was actually a 4-issue miniseries, and it wasn't bad. There you go. I thought y'all might get a kick out of that.
It just sounds like when someone says at Hollywood and Vine.
Let's get the real big dogs.
That's why I murdered someone. I buried a body. Hollywood and Vine.
The big dog.
Hold on.
No such thing as a big dog after that. Is that the big bitch?
Hello?
Oh, that's not funny.
Hello?
It is funny.
Yeah.
It. I'm sorry. Did it fall fat on you?
That's not funny either.
Who's that a troll set? Collect all.
Boom, main the great.
Hey, it's a dark animal market.
Crazy. Okay, a long time ago, one of the. Hold on, guys. Let me get the books up.
We're not talking. You're gonna delay.
All right. Long time ago, one of the writers for Captain America was a movie reviewer, and he decided to put a movie review in one of the books, and this is what makes this important. But that's Captain America number 268, and you can kind of tell what movie gets reviewed by Captain America. Next up, we have Ghost Rider issue number 15, the glow in the dark cover, and they have Avengers issue number 23. And the Avengers issue number 200. And we have Street Fighter. This is from Tokyo Comics, I want to say, issue number 1. And then we have Evil Ernie, Straight to Hell, issue number 1. And this is the very first appearance of Chastity. Alrighty, next up we have issue number 1 of Evil Ernie Revenge. And that's the first appearance of Purgatory. And then we have Evil Ernie Youth Gone Wild. And that is, the trade paperback. And then we've got the first appearance of Jason. Found another copy of that. And Satan 6, number 4. And finally, we've got Hatchet Halloween Tales, Halloween Tales 3, issue number 1. Victor Crowley. I don't know how many of you guys are familiar with the movies, but they are awesomely horrific. Oh, here's something to show off, too. Books, the bidding starts as price. As soon as Maranya says go. I do have to ask, because tonight we are really, really trying to make our
goal
electric Yeah, we've got cash, please. But this is actually something I thought was kind of cool. That's an interesting comic gimmick. It folds out to see Evil Ernie in a coffin. All right, there we go. This is the first appearance of Chastity and the first appearance of Purgatory. Let's see how they do. All right. Okay. And so you think I should do an auction on Saturday anyway, Pixel? Is that what you were saying?
Yeah, I don't mess up your schedule. Like you already have.
Well, this was kind of an emergency thing.
I know.
Maybe
but I'm saying
do
for Saturday, you don't want to mess up what people are used to.
Yeah. Well, I would definitely do a live stream anyway.
Oh, no.
All right. Get Avengers 200 for one of the freakiest stories in comics, says Jackson. And we've got a bid of 8 on A and 10 on C. All righty. 8 on A and 10 on C.
It had to happen. Someone had to ask, is Karate Kid a Halloween movie? Because they have Halloween in the movie.
No.
Hey, you know what? No, it is. Because if you're counting shit like It's a Wonderful Life, if you're counting shit like Die Hard as a Christmas movie, Karate Kid's a Halloween. It's the same thing.
Karate Kid is a tragic story of a kid who loses everything to a bully that moves in town, steals his girlfriend, and uses an illegal kick in a tournament. It's a sad movie.
Yeah, wasn't that's the Patton Oswald thing. That it was pretty good.
Well,
Kid
the
told
thing
through
is,
the eyes of Johnny Lawrence.
See, the thing is, like, I agree about Die Hard. It's fun to say that it's a Christmas movie because it's happening at Christmas, but it's not a movie about Christmas. While It's a Wonderful Life,
that's the whole thing about
a short part at Christmas. It happens during time is enough. It's about that goodwill towards men.
Well,
if it's not about Santa Claus,
but it's not about Christmas. There's
but it
nothing
has the
about Christmas in
spirit
It's a Wonderful
in
Life.
ways that Die Hard doesn't.
And I'll tell you, I'm going to blow your mind, sir. What?
Anything that puts you in the holiday spirit.
That's fair.
And if that's Die Hard, then by golly, Die Hard's a Christmas movie.
That I appreciate that message.
All right, Eric.
The problem with Pixel,
Tell people what they should be buying here.
A, C, and D.
C and D. All righty. How about you, Pixel? Where do you go on this one?
I might have to go with that Captain America right there. I think that's where I would go. Just for how iconic it is, I might go Hawkeye shooting that arrow with Ant-Man at the tip, but I would go with Captain America.
Just a tip, Pixel.
Just a tip.
Hey, guess what was on today, Vegman?
I don't know. What was on?
Slow horses.
What's that?
A new slow horses.
I know. Man, it must take forever to get those horses out each week.
Well, the drops once a week. Oh, good job, Seattle. Go back to back when you're down 10. Who cares?
Seattle's not going to win. They're going to be just like the Brewers, probably.
Not tonight, they're not.
Are they actually winning?
Well, no, they were up 2-0, but they're getting boat raced tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah, get it out of their system. Yeah, they put out. Apple does one a week, and I was catching up on 4.5 seasons before that.
Man, listening to irrational Brewer fans say what I'm on about, just hearing over conversations, it was just 2 bad games. we're not out yet. I'm like, yeah, sure.
Well, the only thing that you can, if you're a Brewer fan, you did beat them 8 in a row. So it wouldn't be unprecedented, but good God, going out there and you basically have to win 2 of the 3 in LA to get it back to Milwaukee.
They brought up 1982, where they lost the first 2 games and they won the next 3 games. But the next 3 games in the 82 were home games. It's reversed here. So
yeah, like I said, the first 3 batters in LA's lineup are about $1.4 billion worth of contract. None of the 3 have really done. Freeman has a home run. Betts and Otani really haven't done anything, and they're still up to nothing.
Yeah,
I mean, they've got too much. And starting.
How about you, RDV? What do you like on this board?
the big red dog. No, Captain America, Ghost Rider, and I'd probably check out the Street Fighter. I guess is that the Viz version of the manga?
Yeah.
Like is that like the American version where you read left to right instead of right to left?
No, it says Tokyo Comics on it underneath the thing. It says Tokyo Comics. Let me open it up for you. But
probably is.
Oh, hold on. You have $25 on your credit, by the way.
Yeah, I know.
76.
Wait, did I still owe you?
Okay.
Or
no. You have $25 in credit.
Okay, because you didn't say anything from last time. Okay.
Yeah.
No, but it probably is. Imagine if that probably is, because back in the 90s they started adapting manga for American comics. It's really weird. Viz did it a lot. That's why you got Ranma and a few other ones. And was that Fist the North Star? But Street Fighter 2, when that came out, that anime, that made movie, everyone was just like in love with that. So I probably is the Americanized version, reading left to right, even though it's a manga.
Well, because reading right to left is just
you still read left to right, but you're going for the right side of the page and go make your way over the left. It's weird.
Okay, let me open this up, see what it's all about.
The Ghost Rider.
Right now, we are sitting at if everybody pays tonight, we are at 137.
If everyone pays tonight, it's Miller time.
300. We've got a lot of books to go. We have got a lot of books to go. So
I forgot to ask.
Okay,
are you here Friday?
All right. Let me.
Pixar, are you here for the readings this weekend?
I believe
it looks very much like an anime. Yeah, I think you're right about this. Let me see if it says anything about.
What's that, Pixel?
It's got little information bits.
Yes or no?
Sunday. All
right. Sunday we'll go back to our normal
reading. Okay, so it literally says original Japanese version and then English version. So yeah, this is a reprinting of the Street Fighter anime.
You got to be careful with some of those because sometimes they flip the panels. It doesn't really line up. It looks weird. Been reading Ranma that way, and it's just like that's not supposed to be that way. it looks good.
I've got something. I have something coming up in one of the sets because after this, it's basically sets for the rest of the evening until the.
Let's talk about sets.
I thought you were gonna say there's something.
Let's talk about sets, baby. Okay, One Slick. I appreciate what you do.
I appreciate everyone in the chat.
Youth Gone Wild is the beginning of the E. Ernie books.
Dude, great
Evil
song.
Ernie books. Okay. Youth Gone Wild. I love it. You know, I bought Skid Row's albums. I was actually surprised at how hard they were. They really do. They have a little bit of speed, man.
Pause on the hard.
To them.
Why did you pause on the hard they were?
Okay, let me put up one thing here. Let me get rid of the.
You already did. That's hard.
I was trying to figure out a way because I was thinking fast and all that, and I just said hard. Those guys were always hard.
Unless you mean to say how hard it
Didn't
is to
mean to
find
say
those
what I said.
albums on
The
vinyl.
way I said it. Yeah.
Just dropped $600
let's
this
see.
month's bills.
Let's get these two.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah,
There's
I
an-
understand that.
He's
I
in
mean,
bills.
that's
Okay.
basically what we're trying to do. All right, here we. Oh, this is going to be 20, and we have Crazy issue number 62, Kiss issue. Look on eBay. 20 is actually pretty nice for that issue. Alrighty. Actually, I have to do this for it because we have. Let me put these away because Jim has Avengers number 223 and Captain America 268, and I'll put the Crazy magazine here, and it will be. It'll take over for the A spot if anybody wants it. If they want to cover that, but there you go. All right.
Is that the Danny Ketch?
And we'll just keep these up here for a little bit more. Say again?
Yeah. Is that Danny Ketch? Like 15, 16?
Yeah.
First,
Yep.
first Danny Ketch volume, or is it like further in the series?
First.
Okay.
It's the first Danny Ketch.
Okay. Yes.
Once again, if you want, you do have 25 in trade.
I know, but that's trade though. You need people with paying cash.
Yeah, I do need the cash, but when I said it, I thought, that's unfair. You paid money already. It's unfair for me to do that.
No. I've never been a really big fan of Evil Ernie. Evil Ernie probably back. I don't know if he had a cult following or whatever, but I never like Eric. I never got into that character. I was always into the bad chicks.
I never got the whole Ernie.
Yeah, I like them. I think they're pretty good.
I guess he was dating Lady Death for a while, and then when she was out of the picture, he started dating what's her name, Chastity, and then there was like a cat fight. So that's all I know.
And then DC
Okay,
got
let me get the
got
stop.
rights to him and turn him gay.
Which one?
Evil Ernie.
All right, let's get the stop here. We'll bring it down and we'll bring next up. Okay, there we go. And these hit the rejects. I might do a second chance auction. Get these up there, maybe a few extra on Saturday.
Dark said he had a huge cult following. My question is, where are they? I never meet anybody who's like, dude, I love that character. It's like Lobo. I've heard
that was 25 to 30 years ago.
Yeah, but I don't know if those people are even in reading comic books
They're
anymore.
not. That's why Evil Ernie isn't around really much anymore.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
and late '90s thing.
And fuck Christopher Priest. He had Vampirella go and kill Chastity. Now she's evil or whatever in his book. Dude needs to get away. He's like Mark Russell. Get away from comics.
Give me.
Go ahead.
All right. This is going to be. We're going to start on some sets. Like I said, they're going to be control of the auction for the rest of the night. Let me have some time here to go through everything. This is from Robert Kirkman and somebody named Alzacada. And it's we have Outcast, and this is issue number 20 and issue number 21. Right? Yep. Okay.
Yay!
And then we have issue number 18 and 19.
Yay!
And we have issue number 17 and 16.
Yay!
Alrighty. Some of these are partial sets.
Yay!
Here's issue number 14 and 15.
Yay!
And then we have issue numbers 12.
Yay!
Here's issue number Pixel. Please let me get my job done. Come on, 8. We have issue number 8 and 9.
Oh, dare you!
So it's 10 and 11. And then we have issue number 6 and issue number 7.
Yay.
Issue number 4 and issue number 5. And finally, we have issue number 2 and issue number 1. All right. And so there you go. It is which is 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 books. Let's go 15, not 20. I don't know what I was there. I thought I had 18 books in there. All right, next up, I highly recommend this. Somebody should buy it. It's awesome. We have DNA Ages, issue number 7. I should put that up front. And then we have issue number 6. And here is issue number 5. Number 4. Number 3. And number 2. So it's 2 through 7. 7 books, $7. Right? No, 6 books, $7. There you go. Alrighty. Next up, 1, 2, 3, 4. We have a book called Nail Biter, and this is issues number 8, 9, and 10 are in here. Alrighty. Next, we have issues number 6 and 7 of Nail Biter. And then we have issues number 4 and 5. And issues number 3 and 2.
Yay.
There you go. So it's 8 through 10, or 2 through 10. Well, afterwards, fine. Go on ahead. All right.
Yay.
We have The Filth, issue number 9.
Ew.
Fuck you guys. Issue number 7 and 8. And then we have issue number 5 and 6.
Yay.
And we have The Filth, issue number 3 and 4.
Yay.
And we have books 2 and 1. All right.
Woohoo.
You guys suck.
It's Halo Filth. It's so good.
Ah, goodness. 1, 2, 3.
I was like, to make fun of
All right.
Pixel because he's going like, yay, for no reason.
And then we have books number 12 and 11 of Planetary. And here is 9 and 10.
They knew the world was flat. That's why it's flat.
And then we have 7 and 8. And
serious.
then we have issue number 6 and 5. So it's 12. Planetary. All right. Okay, bottom row.
Yay.
Next up, we have Bloodshot, issue number 12. We have Bloodshot, issue number 10. And we have issue number 9. Bloodshot, issue number 8. This is Bloodshot Salvation is the story. We have Bloodshot, issue number 7. Number 6. Here's number 5. 4.
Calm down, Pixel. What the heck,
And
dude?
3.
I didn't say anything.
There we go.
You can read a laugh. That's why.
And that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 books, $8. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wildcats. Alrighty. It's issue number 13. And that's issue number 11 and 12. And then we have issue number 9 and 10. All right. Next up, we have issues number 7 and 8.
Meow.
And then we have issues number 6 and 5. 4 and 3. And Wildcats number 2 and number 1. All right. And that's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13 books for $10. Next up, we have Dragonflight. And that's issue number 3. Issue number 2. These are prestige format, double-sized comics. And here is issue number 1. There we go. And then we have, oh, my back is killing me. Next up, we have Freak Force, and that's issue number 7. And here is issue number 5 and issue number 6. And we have issue number 3 and issue number 4. And here's book 1 and book 2. 7 books, $7. And to end it, or to fill up the lot here, we have The Fly, issue number, or annual number 1, issue number 11. That's not going to fit. So we have issue number 9 and 10. She never said that. Issue number 7 and issue number 8. And issue number 5, issue number 6, issue number 3, and issue number 4. And then issue number 2 and issue number 1. It should say $10. I forgot the sticker, but there you go. The fly will be a $10 set. All righty, bidding begins as soon as Marania says go.
Go, go, go.
There we go. All righty.
How many issues are in the Planetary?
Planetary, I believe, were 7 or 8. 2, 4, 6, 8. Yeah, there's 8 issues in the Planetary.
All right. So it's 1 through 8?
Well, no, it's 5 through like 13.
Okay. There you go, Black Spiders.
Yeah.
Yeah, Planetary was Warren Ellis's basically his love letter to basically every media, that he liked, as far as other superheroes. We were Godzilla. Yeah,
definitely a Doc Savage.
Yep. Doc Savage is in there. He's part of the team.
What am I trying to say? What's the word?
It's a mystery, though. Yeah, because
all right, I'll go around. RDV is there. What looks interesting?
Out of everything on here, I've only read Planetary, and that was fun. Plus, trusting the chat saying Planetary is an amazing series. So, if you like Warren Ellis and you like kind of like a futuristic kind of mystery, there's even like an evil Fantastic Four in there as well. It's really good. I like it.
Tony Hayes, it's $10 for issues 1 through 11 and annual number 1. So it's 12 books, $10. And that's my go-to. I'm telling straight up, The Fly. The Fly and DN Agents are the 2 first ones I would get, and then Dragonflight. How about you, Pixel? What looks interesting? Even if you haven't read anything, what is the one that catches your eye the most?
Yeah, you Pixel.
I do love dragons.
Yes, you pixelated person.
That is probably where I'm going. It would it's one of those books that would make me go, yay!
Does Sean Connery speak for the dragon? It's Dragonheart.
All righty.
Yay!
How about you, Eric? Even if you haven't read them, what looks interesting to you?
Betty's looked at every single page of that filth twice.
Yay. Freak Force was fun. DNA Agents, loved it. Wildcats, Planetary. I'm good.
$10 for The Fly and $7 for
All
Freak
right.
Force.
There you go. All right, Jim says 7 on the Freak Force. All righty, cool.
Dark
And
Admiral
then
March
1
Harris
through
says
7
he likes Allcat.
for-
He likes Allcats. Admiral, are you on Twitter? I saw someone on there that says March Hare as a username. I didn't want to interact with them in case I knew it was you. Like, hey, what's up, Dark Admiral? Like, who the fuck is this guy?
Do I know you?
Know me. We're a big, gay, happy family. Let's see here.
All righty, kids. We need some more love on these books. That Planetary looks awesome. RDV's giving it stock. Okay, here's one. Both me and Eric recommended DN Agents. Somebody's got to get that. And I'm surprised that Kirkman book isn't being loved up on. Nobody's bidding on Robert Kirkman's Outcast. I have no idea. Did they make a TV show of that?
No, there's Outlast, which is a video game. I've never heard of Outcast.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah. Outlast was like one of those horror survival cameras. You only have a camera and you have to keep finding batteries so you can see in the dark with night vision. Inside and same sound. Yeah.
Excuse me.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, somebody's got to get the DNA agents. Both me and Eric recommended them. Don't show us up, guys. Come on.
Get the dragons.
The Dragonflight. Yeah, there you go. Actually, let me pop some of these open. See, which one would you like to take out? You mentioned the dragon. All right. Check this one out.
I'm guessing that's a no then, Dark Admiral, since you're not responding.
This is what the art looks like. It is. This book feels like this the first time it's even been cracked open, too. There you go. Good art. All righty. Somebody wants to give the dragons a try. Anything else that I should take a look at?
I will point out, unlike Turok, this person's looking at the dragon.
Yeah, that's true. The eye line is going straight to the dragons. And unlike the Turok Son of Stone covers. All right. Also feel confident enough to make a deal.
Let's make a deal.
And I mentioned Outcast. Outcast is let's go 15, not 20. All righty. I'm confident.
Oh,
I don't even know.
I remember Outcast.
I have no idea what that is.
Yeah, great band in the 2000s.
The what?
It's a great band, Outcast.
Oh, okay.
Catchiest single of all
How
time.
does it smell?
Yep.
Fine.
Fellas, yeah.
Isn't that Hey Ya?
Yep.
Hey, ya, da, 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 da.
Yeah.
Hey, ya.
That's a really good song.
It's the only song nobody knows by him. That's all they ever played.
Well, actually, Outcast had commercial
That was
success.
one song.
That just was overshadowed everything.
Like I said, I never heard anything else from them because that's the only song that was always on MTV. Which, ironically, is weird that MTV is now gone. I guess no one cared for the reality shows. Gee, I wonder. You call it music television, and you get rid of the music videos. Someone was saying like, Elon Musk
Actually,
is buying
Hey Ya's
MTV.
when Outcast split to do solo careers. That's Andre 3000's song.
Yeah.
Says Rhaegar.
People were asking like,
Okay.
Elon, you should buy MTV. You can bring back music videos.
All right, let's get the stop. No love for the other stuff, although been saying great things here. Okay, Outcast. Oh, there were 18 issues for $20. 2, 4, 6,
Sweet.
8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. Wow, for a while there, it was 18 for 15. Okay. D&A Agents, awesome book. Somebody needs to get it. There's more coming too. So, all right. Rejects. Nail Biter. Once again, some good stuff. Joshua Williamson. All right. And The Filth. I know they made a movie of The Filth that has what's his name from Professor X from the Young X-Men movies. No love for the Planetary. There's no love for the Bloodshot.
Planetary science
Or the
rejection.
Wildcats. Or the Dragonfly. Just the Freak Force to Jim. And the Fly to Tony Hayes. All right. There we go.
Pixel, are you curing insomnia tonight?
We got
Yeah,
stuff.
he is.
Yes, I have Mad Men with the Box at midnight. And then I am going to be talking about Lord of the afterwards. Actually, The Hobbit, I should say, not the Lord of the Rings.
Wow, you would have to endeavor to put that much.
Why don't you call it Midnight Madness?
How about Midnight Sadness?
All righty, gang. The next lots are all $5 lots.
Nice.
Okay. And I'm not going to have to do this for many. But we have DNA Agents, issue number 9. This is a different run than the other one. Issue number 8. Number 7. And 6. All righty. Once again, these are all $5 lots. Then we have a book called Foxfire, and this is issues number 3 and 4. And here is books number 1 and 2 from Malibu Comics. Next up, we have Bloodstained Teeth, issue number 5. Issue number 4. Issue number 3. Issue number 2. And issue number 1.
I guess that's better than Yellowstone Teeth.
And next, let's see, where's it? Here it is. Next up, we have books 3 and 4 of The Badger Shattered Mirror. And we've got issues number 1 and 2. There we go. And to fill up the top row, we've got a book called The Scarlet Traces. And this is books issue 4 and 3. And 2 and 1. There we go. And coming in next, we've got Jenny Sparks. And this is issues number 3, 4, and 5. Obviously, 4 is in the middle there. And then we have books 1 and 2. There you go. And then we have Star Trek Deep Space Nine. And this is issues number 3 and 4. And we have books 1 and 2. Okay, then we've got Midnight Nation. This is 4 issues of the story. This is issues number 3 and 4. There you go. And we have books 1 and 2. And we have issues number 1 and 2 of Johnny Quest. And we have issues 1 and 2 of Reagan's Raiders from the 1980s. All righty.
I know we're on
That's
Friday.
fantastic, isn't it?
This Friday.
Bidding.
Reagan's
What
Raiders.
you're going to do a reading?
If I can find that.
Reagan's
online.
Raiders, ladies and
Why
gentlemen.
not?
Bidding begins as soon as
Well,
Melania
I
says
guess we're
go.
gonna shoot you again.
All righty. Well, the good news
guess I
is
have to pull
we
you
won.
full blade
Bad
again.
news is the Russians are bad losers.
I want that now.
Like Jim
All right.
Shooter said, I don't want to read.
Okay. So
I
I'm going to ask Eric, anything up here appeal to you?
What do you find appealing?
Well,
What do people need to buy?
DNA Agents. And
Abso-freaking-tively.
and Jenny Sparks, before Tom King got a hold of her, was worth reading.
I no, she
And
improved.
this is Miller, so that's Mark Miller, right? Mark Miller is on this one.
Reagan Raiders is a
All
3-issue
right,
series. You have the first 2?
Yeah, I've got the first 2.
Well,
I
it's
think
like
I have the
Meatloaf
third
Feast.
one floating around. I can't find it, but I remember buying all 3. I found 2 of them. If I find the third one, I will put it into the series.
Nice.
Midnight Nation was probably the best
I
thing
thought about it.
Straczynski's done in comics.
All right,
gosh.
let's see.
It says Ronald Reagan, George Bush, and other members of the Reagan White House become superpowered G.I. Joe like a man.
Oh, God.
Yes.
God.
Not gonna do it. Nope, not gonna do it. Nope, shot you. I shot you.
What I
I
can't
lied.
remember
Come
about
on.
Reagan Raiders was whether it was positive or mocking them. I can't remember which.
Doesn't matter either way. It's
It sounds like it looks like it's
Well,
positive.
it's
but
Rich
it's
Buckler
just
on the art.
ridiculous. Like,
Take airs.
Reagan's Raiders.
Can't be worse than reading Rambo.
Tony Hayes has Star Trek Deep Space Nine and Reagan's Raiders.
It's probably on par with those terrible comics that came out a few years ago with AOC. Oh.
Jim Sorensen came in with 5 on F, the Jenny Sparks.
I can only find the first 2 issues online. I don't have the third one. Man, this looks...
Alrighty. Still a lot of books. Could use some love there. DNA Agents, man. Foxfire. Good stuff. Bloodstained Teeth is the one that really, I want to know what that's about. I haven't read it. I do recommend The Badger as well. All right.
Oh, you see that.
Monroe Arnold is the writer for the Reagan Raiders. He's from Alice's Restaurant, Fitzwilly, and How to Save Your Marriage and Ruin Your Life. And Goodbye, Columbus.
Anything you want at Alice's Restaurant.
It says in 1986, Reagan's cabinet is meeting and discussing how to curtail the threat of nuclear holocaust on the United States by the World Terrorist Organization, WTO. Terrorist car bomb was set off in Paris. Next day, Reagan and his cabinet are led by a Colonel Armour and a top secret facility located underground known as Project Alpha Soldier. Through the use of genetic engineering, they are told that the human body can be changed to get superhuman strength and great vitality. It's revealed that the machine works best on the elderly, and that the younger people who went through the process degenerated to the point of turning into dust after a short amount of time. It's hinted that the elderly had survived the initial testing process because were then killed in stage automobile accidents. JFK. Reagan, anxious to combat
No, it's
terrorism,
the other Kennedy.
decides go through the process as well as his cabinet. Wow. Oh, wow, man, it's awesome.
Well, at this point, it looks like Tony Hayes is going to be owning this ridiculous book.
He is going to have the awesomeness that is the Reagan's Raiders. It's awesome. All righty, gang. We need some more books here sold. We need some Foxfires taken, some Bloodstained. Somebody tried something new here. This is not just a book. You're getting a set of them.
So the Reagan
Pixel,
book is
what appeals to you? What do you think? Just by looking at it, what do you think you would go for?
my gosh. The villain's got the Molman glasses.
Well, Foxfire has a good reason to draw my eye, but I do enjoy the sound of Bloodstained Teeth. That does sound interesting.
It does, right?
Yes, it does.
Christian Ward, Patrick
Big
Reynolds. Do we know?
Vampire fan.
Yeah, that actually does look kind of cool. Crinez, how you doing, man? Alrighty. 5 on G, and it was 5 on J, the Reagan's Raiders, and G being the Star Trek.
Yeah, why can't Pistache be like Crenez? The other bird on your shoulder. Just quiet. Just
Right. No, I forgot all about that. Alrighty, and it was also the Reagan's Raiders. Alrighty. That's once again, we are asking if you can, and by we, I mean me and Gail, are asking if you can pay tonight. Please pay tonight. Everything will help go towards keeping the lights on. Alrighty, and next up, this, by the way, we were talking. This is it. You know, I said we moved into this new place. It's going to be a lot easier. But first, we had some residual. This is the end of the residual. We are looking forward to life now. I'll tell you that much. And it's already better. I'll tell you, just being in the house versus that apartment, it's a hell of a lot better. Crinez says 5 on B, getting the Foxfire. Crinez, I know you're thinking about that DNA Agents and the one that was in the lot beforehand. Not to mention Bloodstained Teeth here. Alrighty, and that is Foxfire.
that is Jenny Sparks. In the left corner, Jeff.
Yep. Lower left corner, is that Jenny Sparks or Jenny Sparks? That's Sparks, not Spanx. I generally don't have those kind of books in the auction. Something about not wanting to be removed from YouTube. Let's see. I'm not sure, but the female tech who did blood draws on me in the hospital was a vampire. She did them mostly at night and had the Eastern European accent. And she did it with her teeth. All righty. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. G. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. H. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
She had an Eastern European accent to boot, so she's booting people. You with the
Yes,
Eastern
her
European
boots
accent,
had the accent.
you're gone. Bye-bye.
You can get anything you want at Alice's restaurant, except for Alice. Walk right in. It's around the back. I forgot the tune.
Oh my gosh! I just realized that's the
Away
DNA
from the
Aegis guy.
railroad track. Yeah,
That's the president of right now of what was that the Buenos Aires? The one that what is the one that is that South American president? That is it Chile? I'm thinking the one that likes Trump. He has the long hair like that.
I don't know.
I think it's Argentina.
Argentina, yeah. You know what
There
I'm
you
talking about, the guy.
go, real McCoy collector. That's my email. Also, this one I'm on this a lot more. So I really do recommend people go to this one. The Media Madman one at gmail.com. Yeah. You can get anything. Y'all got that song in my head, and I only know one line, but the rest of it's a story. It's a story song. Okay, so it looks like we've stared at these books for a while. And let's see, Jim had the Jenny Sparks, and Tony Hayes has the Star Trek, then the Reagan's Raiders.
Yep.
Okie doke. Let's see, they're $5. Say again. Oh, and wait a second. Krenez had Foxfire. Let me write that down. Kren, and that was Foxfire. 1 through 4. Okay, and that is $5. All right. Yeah, no love for the Badger either. I have no idea what Scarlet Traces is.
Well, she probably traces a great game, and it's just that just
Yeah,
blinked on
Johnny
existence.
Quest. Yeah.
You have to watch this back and watch how it just
Okay,
blinks on existence.
1, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Alrighty. Still on the $5. We have, this is, I can't see what company this is from, but we've got The Spider, issue number 1 and issue number 3. There you go. Next up, we have a book called The Monarchy from Wildstorm Comics. Here's issue number 3 and then issue number 4. And then we have books 1 and 2. Okay, so Monarchy 1 through 4. These are still $5. And then we have issues number 3, 4, and 5. This is called Ninja Boy from Wildstorm. Here's 1 and 2. All right. Next, we have The Fighting American, issues number 1, 2, and 3. Yep, that's Liefeld. Then we have books. This is called The Finals from Vertigo Comics, issue number 3 and 4. There we go. And we have issues number 1 and 2. There we go. Next up, we have, once again, from the 2010 reboot of Valiant Comics, The Eternal Warrior, issue number 3 and 4, or 3 and 5. Oh, it's 3, 4, and 5. Okay. And 1 and There you go. We have a book called Crossroads. I think I'm missing one issue of this. This is issues number 5 and number 6. And then we have issues number 1 and 2. There we go. And we have the book Blood Strike from, I guess this would be Liefeld's, issue number 3, 4, and 5. And then books 1 and 2. There we go. Next is Union, issues number 3, 4, and 5. And issues number 1 and 2. And finally, we have The Authority, issues number 3 and 4. And issues number 1 and 2. Bidding begins at $5 for each set. As soon as Maranya says go. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Think of the wonderful things. It's the same as having winged somebody buy these $5 books. All righty, I'm going to ask the same thing. Pixel, there's got to be something up here that you're going, wow, that looks cool.
Maybe Eternal Warrior. Maybe Eternal Warrior.
Mm-hmm. Good book, by the way. Yeah, I was praising the, I really do think it was a great reboot back in the day of Valiant Comics, back in the 2010. How about you, RDB?
I read Ronnie's comment. I've actually said they said no spicy sodas for a month, and I was like, what? Didn't realize she put out spicy and sodas. But as far as comics on the cover on here,
have those, by the way.
Oh, that sounds gross.
I remember when they had a spicy Mountain Dew for a little while.
Nothing on here really intrigues me. Maybe the spider.
Really,
the top
nothing's
one.
pulling you in. Nothing says, hey, the spider. Yeah, that's where I thought you would go. Is the spider?
Probably.
Yeah.
If it's Golden Age.
How about you, Eric?
Crossroads. Excellent 5-issue.
Crossroads. Jim actually has a bid on Crossroads because that's got Nexus and Whisper right on the cover right there.
Yeah, each.
You know the story?
It was basically the characters interacting that ordinarily wouldn't, because Cynosure is the nexus of all reality. That's in the back of Grimjack's bar, Mundans, and it allows people to meet in different times and places. And so it's just basically an excuse to get some characters together that ordinarily wouldn't have been.
All right. Maranya says she's curious about The Authority, which Jim has a bid on. I was wrong. Tony Hayes has the bid on Crossroads. I go on Fighting American. I know it's a Rob Liefeld drawn book. I don't care. I like the character, and it is a lot of fun. Crossroads, obviously, but I do remember reading Union and liking it. But the one I haven't read that intrigued, and Spider, by the way, is probably the best thing up there after Crossroads. But the one that intrigues me, I don't know anything about, is the finals. I don't know why. But there's just something about that one.
The problem with the Authority is you could fight them, but they always won.
Yeah.
Really? Nothing?
I fight authority. Authority always wins. Right. Choo. Right. Right. Choo. Choo. Right. He's a boy. Oh. Alrighty. Okay. I got your email there, Black Spiders. Check Fighting Americans. They may have been drawn by Ed McGuinness. Okay, it might be a cover by Rob Liefeld. Let me check it out. All righty, here's an MK question. Early Beatles or later Beatles? What is your favorite?
Seriously?
The touring Beatles versus the locked in a studio Beatles.
Later Beatles.
Yeah, me too. Alan Moore has written. Okay, hold on. Rob Liefeld story and pencils. Jonathan Sabal inks and Jeff Loeb writer. Oh wow. This is also the Coven issue #1. I didn't know it was a flip book. Maybe I should sell it on that because let's see, Jeff Loeb is the writer, and Ian Churchill is on pencils.
Does the price change on each side?
Hey, look! It looks like it looks like what you call it, Soul Finder. There you go, and it's also got a story called "Babes in Toyland" by Jeff Loeb and Jeff Matsuda. Okay, wow, there's layers to that.
Layer shit,
Yeah, and then of course, Fighting America. Well, there you go. Okay, so this is kind of it's an anthology book. I did not know that. That is awesome. There you go. Can I interest anybody in an anthology book starring the Fighting American and the other stuff? That's kind of Coventry. That is kind of cool. Boom, man, great to be crazy. McGinnis sounds like a bear. I'm not permitted to have a beer. I'm not permitted to have. All right.
Well, you're not allowed to have that bear either.
Yeah. I went to a party. It said "Bears welcome." It wasn't what I was expecting, so I left. Funniest line in that Muppet show, the one that looked like The Office. Did you watch that one, Pix?
I did. I was hoping for season 2, but
Are you? No season 2. But yeah, watching Fozzie Bear try to date was a lot of fun. That was funny, and that was the best.
When you put Bear looking for love online, you get a lot of wrong replies. Oh, not wrong, just wrong for me. That was great.
Rhaegar saying he's curious because it did some background inks on Fighting American Edsel, but I don't remember which issues. It might be one of the other ones. Guys, you don't want to miss out on a possibility of having a trusty sidekick comic. Pick up the Fighting American. I'm not a Beatles fan, I can't tell. England team, both your Bucks and Colts are doing well. I don't have Colts. I have Bucks, but the Bucks are kicking ass. Rhaegar, you're in the medical field, right? You know what?
Claim them both. Claim them both. They're 1-2 in the power rankings right now.
Yeah, I saw the last game. What was it? Cardinals versus Colts. They did well. He's a good boy. All right, let's bring these down and get the next one.
Now the worst team in football.
Say again?
The guy quarterbacking the Colts right now flamed out of the worst team in football, which was the New York Giants. And just literally, he was supposed to fill in for the Colts oft injured quarterback of the future, who's not going to be. And now Daniel Jones is in the MVP conversation with Baker Mayfield. It's unbelievable.
Yeah, no, Baker Mayfield's been kicking ass quite a bit. I'm loving it. I am loving the Bucks having this year play the ball like they did last year. Oh, and by the way, Crossroads was with Tony, and the Authority was with Jim. All right, and let's see. I'm gonna switch this up. All right, and let me get these. Oh, we've got one. Oh, great. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. These are books that are really cool that have only 2 issues or 3 issues and such. So 9. We have Nexus, and it's book 1 and 2. This is Nexus, the Wage of Sin, books 1 and 2 of 4. But that's books 1 and 2. And then we have Nightmare in Blue, issues 1 and 2. And then we have Alien Justice, issues number 1. There we go. Magnus Robot Fighter and Nexus, issues 1 and 2. And we have something by Daniel Warren Johnson and Mike Spicer. And this is issues 1, 2, and 3. Alrighty, then we've got Spartan Warrior Spirit, issues 1, 2, and 3. There you go. And then we have Team 7, issues 1, 3, and 1, 2, and 3, and that's Chuck Dixon. Alrighty. Next up, we've got a book called Elvin, Prime's Little Sister, and this is issues 1 and 1, 2, and 4. And then we have a book Chrome from Hot Comics. Never heard of it, but here's 1, 2, and 3.
Well, now you have.
And finally, we have from the. I know, right? I'm going to put that there because the other one is also from the Ultraverse. It's called Exiles, and that's issues 1, 2, and 3. All righty, bidding begins at $3 each. As soon as Marania says go, I am so happy to be saying that again. It is awesome, ladies and gentlemen, to have everybody back. All righty. Look, oh, come on, support your local Colts. Okay, I'll support the local Colts, unless they're playing the Bucks. If they're playing the Bucks, no deal on the Colts. I will wear a Buck sweatshirt to a bar, sports bar down here.
A butt sweatshirt?
Just to see how fast I get my ass whipped. A Bucks.
Oh, Bucks. Okay.
That would be pretty fast.
What the buck?
Some of these.
I think he said butt. I was like, what?
You heard him. That butt
I have no
sweatshirt
idea
you
what you're
wear.
talking about, RGB.
Yeah, you gotta wear the bud. Like, it's a crop top now, right?
I mean, with a hair
Bud Light
trigger gag reply, I did literally about a day. Found it. I worked as an assistant to Nathan Messenger on the Fighting American Rules of the Game, says Trusty Sidekick.
Ooh.
We got to go, and Jim says 3 each on G and H. All right. G being Team 7 and H being Elvin. All righty. And that is Jim, $3.
Three.
I'm going on this one. I'm going Nexus, all 4. Got to go all 4. Team 7, Elvin, and Exiles, definitely. And you know what? Extremity has me interested. Pixel, what about you?
Elvin.
What looks interesting?
Anything
to
with
you?
the name like Elvin's got a little bit of my interest already.
All righty. Plus the half-naked chick. Eric,
Well, I mean, that helps.
what do you say? Yeah, it does.
Well, isn't that actually like a 10-year-old girl?
I haven't read the book. I don't know. Don't say things like that.
I'm just gonna say this. She's right around your age then. 12.
Well, there you go.
Shut up.
I
Okay, RGB,
never.
what looks good to
I
you?
tried reading the Nexus ones that came out earlier, like the Nexus strips. I couldn't really get into those. If those are anything like that, I probably won't like it. But if they're more structured like a normal comic book, I'll probably like it more because Nexus did seem intriguing. It kind of felt like a Flash Gordon kind of type Adam Strange thing. Yeah. So I'd say Nexus probably on there.
Okay. Yeah, I really don't have to talk to Eric about what he would go for first. The top row. The top row from A to D needs to go. When E half reads a sentence, it sounds like he's having a stroke. Not during a show. I mean, even with my wife here, I'm not doing it. I've never smoked, but I somehow got pneumonia, which I'm taking antibiotics. Wait, what? How
Oh.
to
They're talking about when you start roboting. I guess you go.
Oh, Trusty, no, you bought other Magnus and Nexus. Let's see. Have you ever looked at art galleries on Bob Layton's website? If not, I'm sure. Do
You ever seen a girl man naked?
Down.
You like
Get
that?
out of my ear. Do you like gladiator movies? All right. Bankman Pixel is 7. Wait, what?
I thought he's 12. My bad.
And if I remember correctly, Team 7 is kind of like a more hardcore G.I. Joe. All righty. Well,
That explains why his action figures on when he's talking about Doctor Who. He has the action figures in hands.
I don't have any Doctor Who action figures, actually.
You know, your channel says Mad Men with a box, but I never see the box.
What about Doctor Who in action figures, where they just stand around?
Isn't that all action figures?
Wait, wouldn't they be laying down? They're sleeping?
Well, the box is actually the screen if you think about it.
Well, Kidulk is.
See, it's not fun when I give you the real answers.
Got to do it. If you guys want to.
Ain't gonna do it.
If you guys want to buy some credit, 50 gets you 75, and 100 gets you 150 in credit. That will definitely help go to the electric bill.
Well, gentlemen, I gotta go prepare. I go prepare for the nap. I'm gonna have in 20 minutes, and I'll see you guys later.
Your nap?
Yeah, at midnight.
What?
Because I'm about to have to leave to go do Doctor Who.
I was gonna watch to see if Oz Chris actually responds to the chat this time.
Okay.
He will be there. Joe will be there.
Chippy.
We are
Andrew will be there.
We're actually pretty close to ending here anyway. We're on. We've only after this we only have 3 lots. I believe it's 3.
The fact there's no Doctor Who Flashpoint
let me get
crossover
the
is
stop.
ridiculous.
Let me get the stop, and we will get these down. We'll get the next round up. Elvin and Team 7 to Jim. Everything else to the rejects. All right.
Later, Gators.
Boom. All right. Have a good one.
I didn't mean those specific copies.
Wait, what?
Whatever. I don't Trusty was talking about something, but I don't know if he's
Oh. Okay, but yes, I know. Yeah, I was just I was just trying to alleviate any kind of tension that might have come from because I did get 2 sets of that. Alrighty, 1, 2. Now I'm gonna go to the $2 books, so $2 sets, which means basically it'll be 2 books in the set, like a 1 and 2 kind of set. So there we go. Alrighty then. From Brian Wood and Denny Cohen, we have a book from Vertigo. It's called Fight for Tomorrow. That's issue number 1 and 2. There we go. Next up, we have something called Nature of the Beast from Caliber Press. Already, long time ago. Nature of the Beast, issues number 1 and 2. This is definitely what I'm talking about right here. You could try something you've never tried before. Like Hawk World, issue number 1 and 2. Or from Boom Comics, Matt Kent and Tyler Jenkins did a book called Glass Kings, 1 and 2. And, this one really, guys, pick up. I do remember this. This is Swords of the Swashbucklers. That's issue number 1 and 2. From Epic Comics. And then we have The Punisher Armory, issues 1 and 2. Next up, we have from Alterna Comics, Adam Reck, books 1 and 2. And we have Croak, issues 1 and 2. And we have The Amazing Age, books 1 and 2. All right, wait, I only put 9 in there. Okay, bidding begins as soon as Marania says go, and I'm going to find something to put in E. I'll be right back.
Dun, dun, dun. Well, don't know what else is going to be there, but I mean, Hawk World and Swords looks rather interesting, I would say. How about you, Mr. Breen?
Here's something called 20XX issues 1 and 2. All right, there we go.
I stand by what I said before.
Yeah. Hawk World.
Okay. Yeah, you got to really hold that one. Okay. Oh, Kaylee. Should have just asked me next time, all right? Tony Hayes says 2 on E, getting the Swords of the Swashbucklers. Excuse me.
So, Pixel, what do you talk about when Doctor Who isn't in season?
Well, right this week we're going to talk about a little documentary that came out like 2 years ago, or 3 years ago, called Doctor Who Am I? That's about the writer of the Doctor Who TV movie from the 90s, and we're going to talk a little bit about that, and mainly it's our friend Gervain from Animated Concepts that's going to be leading the show tonight. So I'll be taking a back seat.
So it's a documentary.
It's a doctor. Yes, it is a documentary. But yeah, no, that's what we really do. We just go back into talk. We'll revisit old stories. We'll talk about Big Finish stories and stuff like that, because the world doesn't know when Doctor Who's coming back yet. So, if it will, I don't know. Last season was rough.
All right. Let's see. We have 2 on E from Tony Hayes, and that is Swords of the Swashbucklers. We have Henry saying good choice, because that's where he goes. Jackson Guysart. Jim Soren says 2 on C, which is the Grass Kings. And Tony says 2 on F. $2. 2 books, $2, ladies and gentlemen. We got some alternate comics. Remember when that was a thing?
All right. With that, I'm going to go ahead and hop off as well, because I have a show in 15 minutes and I gotta go use the bathroom before that. So, good
Have
night.
a good time, man. And on the show, not in the bathroom. I mean, you know.
Oh, I mean, I could have a good time both. Bye-bye.
See ya.
Screw you. Screw
right.
you, Rhaegar. Pix will be taking him back to car seat because it's illegal for him to not be there. How? Good night.
At least it's not. You've got to be this old to appear on this stream.
Yeah.
Oh.
I know. All right. Let me get the 1 minute warning here, guys. Are you going to slow down with that shit for a little bit? This is not a bird that talks. Like, hey, man, what are we going to do? Nope, this is just a loud-ass bird. Alrighty, I thought C was Hawk World. It was. I don't know what it is. Hawk World is C. I don't know what I'm doing sometimes. There we go. Okay, I got you down for Hawk World. The 1 minute warning is up. I thought it was. Did I put it? Yeah. Alrighty. And Earth 2 England team is saying good night, Kid Pixel. This is a weird world I live in. I missed this so much when I was in the hospital. Why no, I am not on any of the good drugs and medications. I didn't get that either. You know what? Let me get these down and we'll get the next round up. Let's get the stop. Okay, so Jim had the Hawk World, and Tony Hayes had the Swords of the Swashbucklers. And okay, what else was there? There was one more, Punisher Armory. Okay, and everything else to the reject box. Okay, yeah, I think I might do a second chance kind of auction on Saturday. See how that goes. Put in a few new books, of course, to fill everything out. And let's get to the next one, which is books. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay. These are dollar books, kids. So when you're asking me about condition, they're dollar books. Here is Monsters on the Prowl, issue number 27. And we've got Sergeant Rock, issue number 70. There you go. Next up, we have Fan issue number 140. There you go. And we have Giant Size Man Thing number 1. Yes, I'm selling the Man Thing. The guy wanted 20. He's like, I can't sell my books. Would you buy the book? You know, I got enough that was good. This is why he couldn't sell his books. This copy of Giant Size Man Thing number 1, $20. Come on, dude. And then Giant Size Spider-Man issue number 6. All right. Then we have Strange Tales issue number 183. And we have DC Special number 1 special issue number 6 starring the Dingbats. We have the Western Kid issue number 3. And we have the Avengers issue number 138. And we have Brave and the Bold number what number? Oh, it's in the dark. I hate it when they put these things in the dark and it's a little bit harder to see the number on them. 146. Okay. There we go. All right. Bidding begins at $1 each as soon as Maranya says go. All righty, dude. Now I know you've got an opinion about these. I mean, these are in not great condition, but they're only $1. You're still getting some bronze, some silver. Where do you go on this one, Eric?
Well, the first thing I do is go up to the corner.
The entire lot would only cost $10. The 2 to a 1?
Yes. That's probably what I do first. Yeah.
There you go.
Then I basically everything but the coverless one would work for me.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see. I don't know anything about the Dingbats, but I don't think that would stop me. It's $1. So, but yeah, I'm looking at them. Still get Giant Size Man Thing and Spider-Man. Definitely Brave and the Bold. Strange Tales looks awesome. I mean, these all look awesome. Okay, so we got a bid from Crinez, 1 on D. And D is the Man Thing. All righty. And then we've got Henry saying he'd go the Giant Size Man Thing and Spidey and the Avengers and FF. Jim says C, F, I, and J going for the Fantastic Four. Number 140. All right. And then let's see. F is Strange Tales 183. Okay. And then it was, let's see. I wasn't, okay, got to scroll here. I and J is Avengers and Brave and the Bold. Avengers, and that was 138. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, H and I. Brave and the Bold. And that was 146 to Jim. All right, and next up, all I have to say is whatever they give you to put the extract your wisdom. Okay. Those reds on the cover is erg accurate, no real fading, says Maranya. Krenez says 2 on D. All right. Oh, did somebody bid? No, it's 1 on D. Okay, I got it. And 1 on E, says Crin, which is the giant-sized Spider-Man. Nobody got the giant-sized Spider-Man? That is something. Nobody got the giant-sized Spider-Man until now. All right. And that's for Crinez. Doom. All right. A buck on the Western Kid, says Tony. All right. All righty. Got you down for that. And it looks like the Monsters on the Prowl, the Sergeant Rock, and the Dingbats are the only things with no love. You know, there has not been a lot tonight that has, I don't think anybody took an entire lot yet. All right, have a good one, Dark Admiral. Thank you very much. I do appreciate that. Once again, if you guys can pay tonight, please pay tonight. We're trying to get we're trying to keep our electricity on. We're aiming for 300. Didn't get any painkillers because what pain I had was temporary, says Maranya. All righty. And that is what's going. What's keeping you all quiet up there, Eric?
Nothing. Just listening in, kind of.
Cool. All righty. Black Spiders, give me some time, and I will get a list for you. I've been busy getting this set up and trying to work with the comics up here and such. So I'm going to go down and work books out and try to find everybody's, put them together. There's going to be hopefully quite a few boxes going out. We'll see how it goes. Like I said, a lot of I was actually thinking maybe just spending the day working on that on Saturday instead of the auction. But I think Pixel's right. I think we should keep going, even if I do a catch-up auction or something with the books that didn't sell. We'll see. We'll see. And I'm gonna get everybody's books ready to ship. Does B have the invisible cover variant? It does. It does. It absolutely has. Yeah, it's a see-through variant. All right, let's get the 1 minute warning. I do believe there's only one lot left. All righty. That's a Gil Kane Avengers cover, says Henry. Is that Gil Kane?
Yes, it is.
Well, there you go. You could do 2 lots of Faith on Saturday. That is true. Yes. And remember, we still have 9 copies of the first lot of Faith. And I know, and here's the thing, I'm offering, you know, you pay in advance $50, you get 75. If you don't do it, I'm sending you a copy of Faith #1. Let's go with that. Let's do that. Yeah. I'm just kidding. All right, let's get these down. Get the next round up. Okay, so the only things with no love was the Monsters on the Prowl, the Sergeant Rock, and the Dingbats. Let's see if I can't remember how this went here. Okay. Krenez, Giant-Sized Man-Thing, and Spider-Man. Tony Hayes, Western Kid. I think the rest were Jim, right? Jim, what did I do with the paper? It's right over here. Strange Tales with Jim, yep, as well as the Avengers and the Brave and the Bold, and Fantastic Four. Who had the Fantastic Four? I think that's the one I got wrong. Boom. Nope, I was right. Nope. Alrighty then. Last lot of the night, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see. We have Captain America, 183. Captain America Giant Size issue number 3. It's rough. And we have Tales of the G.I. Joe. And we have Dark Hawk Annual number 1. That's, by the way, in mint condition. All right. Next up, we have Flashback X-Men number 1. And we have the DC Entertainment graphic novels and essentials. We have Dark Days, and this is issue, I think, 1, 2. And then we have Avengers issue number 361. Invaders number 1. Marvel 2-in-1 number 53. Oh, okay. Let me get rid of this crap. I'll put this here. Yeah, no, I'm getting rid of it. Okay, we have, this should have been in the $2 sets. It's Warriors issue number 1 and issue number 2. And that'll be a $2 set there. Okay. We get everything but the Warriors. Warriors $2. Everything else is $1. As soon as Maranya says go. All right, fun times. Lots of fun. Not as good as the last one, in my opinion. Not as good, but hopefully something sells. Those faith books you give to people who egg and or TP your house. Well, that'd be Gail. Gail is constantly egging our house. She says she's practicing for Halloween. She's weird. Alrighty. Let's see how all that. Black Spider says J for $1, going for the Marvel 2-in-1. Boom, boom. Anything of interest here, Eric?
A, B, and J.
A, B, and J, the good stuff. I might throw, you know what? I would throw in Tales of the G.I. Joe, the Dark Hawk, the Invaders, and DC Entertainment. It's basically like, here's the graphic novels and what they're about and such. I kind of like those books. But yeah, I get it. Going for the good stuff. The Bronze Age. All right. Jim had Strange Tales. Jim says A, B, and H. All righty. I will get those in just a sec. I'd go Marvel Team 2-in-1 and the Caps and the Avengers. Does it count if you egg your own house? According to Gail, but she makes the rules around here, so I don't argue too much. Generally, she's aiming for me, though. That's while I'm hanging in front of the door. And there you go. Brave, Bold, 146. All righty. That's 15, 16, 17, 18. Yeah, my way, but she loves it. She's really obsessed with it. All right.
You know you love it too.
I tolerate it. I am a man. I do not love Dancing with the Stars.
Hold
I
on
barely
now.
tolerate it. Let's go with that.
You can't play that card the way you talk about musicals.
What are you talking about? Nobody's doing Mary Poppins on Dances with the Stars.
They just had Disney now.
Shut up, woman. You're killing my argument here. Eric goes, wait a second. I don't believe you with how you talk about musicals. Yeah, I'm kind of busted on that one. All right, where's Krenez? Because Krenez on the last one had the giant-sized spider and Man-Thing. All right. And those were $1. And that puts Krenez at 7. Alrighty, let's see. Do I have everybody's from last? I think I have everybody's from last. So let me drop that. and see what everybody has this time around. Starting at the beginning, J for Dollar says Black Spiders going for the Marvel 2-in-1. Does anybody challenge him? No. So I will just write that on your page here. Marvel 2-in-1. And that is issue number 53 for Black Spiders. And he's all the way up to $5. Alrighty. And Jim comes in with A, B, and H. That's the 2 Captain Americas and the Avengers. All right. Cap America. That is issue number 183. And it is also the giant size number 1. And he has Avengers number 361. All right, all at $1, which puts him right now at 121. All right, and let's see. I got Tony Hayes with The Invaders. Good call. That is a good book. All right, Invaders fighting. A little Iron Maiden there. Okay, and that is he is up to 55. All righty. Another $50 will get you $75 in credit there, Tony Hayes. Just saying. All righty, Eric, is that 2-in-1 part of the Project Pegasus? Yes. Yes, it is. I just read Project Pegasus. That's a good story. They cheat a little with who he's teaming up with, though. At one point, they have Aquarian and what's his name? It's the same guy.
Wondar. Melissa just read pretty Project Pegasus.
Okay. Tony Hayes says, it's $2 on the Warriors there, Tony Hayes, because it's $2. Sorry for interrupting, Eric. What did you say?
I said people that watch our Teen Titans readings will get that.
Oh, okay.
Raven.
Raven's
favorite thing.
Brigar saying the way E starts talking about musicals, even gay men are like, damn, you can tone it down a bit. True. Tony Hayes puts 1 on the G.I. Joe. Do you want the Warriors? It's issue number 1 and 2 for $2. Would you like that? All right. Let's see. Tales of G.I. Joe. Okay. And that was $1, and that's at 56. And Tony Hayes, says, the Warriors, $2. That's 1 and 2. Okay, and that's 58. And apparently I'm way off on Jim's because he's got 109. So there you go. I think that's actually kind of everything except for DC graphic novels and Dark Hawk and Dark Days. Let me get these down. We'll get. No, we won't get the next round up. This is the last round. Jim had the Captain Americas and the Avengers. All righty. Tony Hayes had the Warriors, the Tales of the G.I. Joe, and Invaders. Was it Krenez with the Marvel 2-in-1? No, it was Brian with the Marvel 2-in-1, I believe. Not Brian. God dang it, I keep doing that. Black Spiders. Brian Stam had the BS initials long before Black Spiders. So I put the BS and then I still am thinking Brian Stam. All righty. And the other 3 hit the reject box. There we go. There we are. And let me see if I can't solve this Jim problem, this Jim dilemma, the Jim dilemma. And there we go. Alrighty. Hello to everyone. And
I'm going to let you do the math.
Oh, you want to do the black cat thing?
No.
All right.
I'm going to.
Well, thank you for jumping in. I certainly appreciate it.
No problem. I'll see you whenever we next convene. Good night, everybody.
All righty. Maybe tomorrow, maybe Friday. Friday for sure because of the cover ranking. All righty. Good times. Now, let me check out Jim. I've got 121. So let me do the math here real quick, just in case. Sabrina, Iron Man, these are $3 books. Sabrina, the Iron Man 163, the Marvel double feature 3 and 10. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4 threes, so that would be 12. All righty, and then we had $2 books. Weird World, Iron Wolf, and then Captain Carrot number 15. So that would add on 4, so that would be 16. All right. And then we have $3 giant size Defenders. So that would put it at 19. And then we had 1, 2, 3, 4, $5 books. Micronauts Annual number 1, the Richie Rich 160, giant size Captain America. I believe it was 3. And Web of Spider-Man Annual number 3. Okay, so that would take it up to 39. Okay, and then we have, there it is. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. And then $6 Fantastic Four number 124. So that would be 45. Okay, then we had Brave and the Bold 200 for 20. So that'd be 5. And the Batman Outsider at 8. So that would be 73. And then Avengers 10, so that would be 83. And then we would have Captain America 268 at 8. So we are at 91. And then Freak Force 1 through 7 for 7. So that is 98. The Jenny Sparks miniseries at 5. So that's 103. Then Team 7, 1 through 3 for 3. So it's 106. And then we have Elvin 1, 2, and 4 for 3, so that's 109. And then Hawk World 1 and 2 for $2, so we're at 111. And then Fantastic Four number 1. All these are dollar books. Fantastic Four number 140. The Strange Tales 128, whatever it was. Avengers 138. Brave and the Bold 146. Captain America 183. I put GS1 here. And then what was that? And then Avengers 368. So that would be 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. I was $3 off. I apologize. I've got it at 118. What did I get wrong? We had $1 on the Dark Hawk. Okay, let me pull that out of the box. There we go. And put it in the good box, and I'll put that on Tony's page. Okay, make that 128. I found my error, forgot a couple of books. Okay, well. All righty. I'll look at your list, man, and I trust you, and I need the extra money, so I'm not going to fight you. But put up your list, and I'll compare it and make sure that you get the books. All righty, let's go to Tony Hayes, who I have to add on a Dark Hawk. And that would be Dark Hawk Annual 1 for a book. And that would put, by my counts, 59. But here we go. Logan's Run, number 4 for $5. Marvel Spotlight, number 5 and 25 for $3 each. These are $2 books. Stormbreaker, 2001 Space Odyssey, number 1. Web of Spider-Man, number 2. Whispers, 2 and 3. Then we have the $5 Spider-Woman, number 7, and Ghost Rider, 75. Then we have The Fly 1 through 11 for $10. Star Trek Deep Space Nine 1 through 4 for $5. Reagan's Raiders 1 and 2. And I will search. I thought I saw number 3. I can't promise, but if I do find it, I will send it to you. Sword of the Swashbuckler 1 and 2 for 2. Punisher Armory 1 and 2 for 2. Western Kid for $1. Invaders 1 for $1. Tales of G.I. Joe for $1. Warriors 1 and 2 for 2. And Dark Hawk Annual number 1 for 1. That is a subtotal of 59. And by the way, I looked at your stuff, and we're getting close to a short box worth of comics. I thought you were far away. No, we're getting close to it. All righty, I'll keep you posted. I will keep you posted on that one. All righty, Dark Admiral had Grim Ghost number 1 for 3. Trusty Sidekick had Nexus 11 and 22 for $2 each. So that's 4. Black Spiders has Red Sonja number 1 at 3, Faith number 1 at 1, and Marvel 2 and 153 at $1 for $5. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is that. And for those of you who have paid for shipping and such, I do appreciate your patience. When I made the promise that I wouldn't charge for shipping for people who had to wait for after we moved, it kind of, I've said this before, it goes off on how well do these auctions do. I will be able to ship a lot of books next Monday. But for now, yeah, we're definitely trying to get the electric paid. I'm going to spend the next few days going through these and making sure I can get a whole bunch of books out, including Brian, Dark Admiral, Zach, Austin, basically everybody I can who paid before. And then I should be caught up. I should be caught up to the point where, because I'm trying to get back to you pay, you get, you pay, you get, you pay, you get. And I do appreciate everybody's patience. But it is definitely, it's on my mind all the time. You can ask Gail. I am always talking about the shipping. So there you go. And the bird. Oh, that's my lip, bitch. What the hell? Come on. Little man, I don't know about you sometimes. The heck is wrong with you, boy? Yeah, you better. Yeah, huh? I'll pay tonight. Please email me. I want to see a list of what. Okay, Black Spiders. I've got like 14 boxes. We've dug out of other boxes and such. I'm going through all of them, and I will find every book that you have ordered. It's going to take a little bit, and then I will send you a list. All right. But yeah, I can't just go down, or I don't have the books here. First of all, they're downstairs. And when we brought them in, they got buried under a whole bunch of other boxes and such, and not the comics by themselves, but comic boxes. I put everything in one area. Now I just got to clear out an area I can sit down and go through, and I'm going to arrange everybody's books and such. And not just you, but I'll give everybody an estimate on what it is if you haven't paid for shipping, and what it is we'll ship, and if not, yeah, there you go. Anyway, but that's what's going on. I'm saying all this because I do want you guys to understand that it is on my mind always, and I'm trying to get things right there. So there you go. All right, but I'm not taking anybody's books. Once you bought them, they are yours. I got to go through this thing. I've got a small box of what I call orphans. They ended up in nobody's page. Actually, Tony, last week, the Iron Man and the giant-sized Dracula did not make your page. Therefore, you didn't pay for them. I'm holding them. But yeah, I looked on it. It never made the page. So if you want the Iron Man lot, it was 10 Iron Man books, bronze and copper. And it was the giant-sized Dracula. Do you still want those? Because that would be $30. It just never made your page. Sometimes if it's like, okay, here's a book, or something, if it's a $2 book or something like that, I'll just throw them in or something. But if it's substantial, I have to ask. Yeah. But there you go. All righty. Let me know about that, Tony, if you're still here, if you're listening in. If you guys can pay, please pay tonight. Obviously, we're trying to get everything. Thank you, Tony. We're trying to get everything together so we can make sure we don't get our power turned off on Friday. I'm always worried because they say it's on Friday, and I'm always worried to be like 12:01, lights out. You never know. Cool. All righty. Anything else? Any other questions or anything otherwise to talk about? Henry has left. I hope he's okay and everything is good. All right. I'm in a good mood tonight, man. I don't know if we met, but I don't care. This is a good night. I think I'm going to have a second chance on Saturday. I know some people can't make Wednesdays when I do these pop-up auctions and everything. I'll put in some extra lots, things that you haven't seen, just to fill it out. Not going to lie. It'll probably be a lot of the stuff you guys saw tonight. But yeah, I think I'll do that. because we had a lot of books. I had 3 boxes worth of books, and I'm looking at 2 boxes of books that didn't sell. So I'll see if somebody wants to check those out. Just a few extra big dogs, a few extra $5, $2, $3 books and such. All right. I'll tell you what, I'm in a good mood. You know, Gail is so calming on this stuff too. Sometimes if it's not going well, sometimes I'll turn off the market. Gail, it's just not. She'll be okay. It's okay. You know, stay positive. All right. She's really cool about that. I had fun being timekeeper again, says Maranya. I love you being here. I really do. I think it's awesome that you're here. I'm glad you're in good health. You know, I'm glad you're back up and around. Had fun being the timekeeper again. This will not be a regular event for me, but I feel good enough mentally and physically to help out tonight. Obviously, yeah. I mean, we ain't getting younger. So I understand if you need to go to sleep early, or even if you start off the night and just have to jump out. I certainly appreciate everything. I really do. All right, kids, let's see. Tomorrow is usually mine and Gail's days off, but if she wants to hang around the house and she goes to sleep early, maybe I'll pop on and let's do an EFAP on one of Richard's stupid videos. On Friday, however, we are back to cover rankings. What the heck? Come on, boy. Come on, get it. He hates pens. He absolutely, this boy hates pens. He is a pen fighter. Get it. Go. All right. Seriously, if I pick up a pen, he will jump on my hand and attack it. He hates pens. Grr. All right. What are we doing on Friday? What was the? I know I think it's like crystal balls or something like that. The woman, not those kind of balls. All right. Got some commissioned Halloween stuff. Oh, next is Weird Wonder Tales, and then Weird War Tales, Tales of the Zombies, and then we're looking at crystal balls. Not crystal testicles. Crystal balls. Yeah. And then it's Halloween AC Comics, you know, M-Force and all that. Covers with pumpkins on them. That was an Eric and Boy from Jim, and House of Secrets from Jim. And then basically it becomes what interesting thoughts on this. One thing I was wondering is, because I know in a couple of episodes, it's episode 250. I thought maybe you're doing a tier list on those. Alrighty. That being said, kids, thank you very much for hanging out. If you're staying up, find a video or something on my channel. Love to see when older videos get some views. Otherwise, thank you very much for hanging out. And as always, thank you very, very much for watching. Have a good night. Fun times. Seriously, in a good mood. In a good mood tonight.